Here we go. Kickoff is just moments away here at Hook Eales Stadium, First National Field, between the Will Rogers Ropers and your McAlester Buffaloes. And this is a new one. I love this. They're bringing out the seniors for the McAlester football team to the Chicago Bulls intro music from the 90s. And I love it. They're coming out of the tunnel, down the tunnel, through the helmet, down the tunnel. This is cool. This is a new one. So again, welcome to Hook Eales Stadium, First National Field. I'm Brandon Green along with Phillip Jewell, and we're about ready to get started. The Buffaloes are all decked out in gold, shining bright like a gold bar, 24 karat, here at Hook Eales Stadium, First National Field. White helmets, gold jerseys, gold pants, black numerals on the front and back. For the Will Rogers Ropers, they'll be wearing the blue helmets with the white tops, white bottoms, blue numerals on the front and back. So the crowd has come out strong on here on this chilly night. Cowbells and all on the near side. On the far side, for the Roper side, we only have about 7 fans in attendance, 7 to 10. So the Buffaloes are hoping to send their fans home happy tonight and trying to go for an undefeated regular season, their first one since 2011. And I just looked at it earlier on today. They're trying to go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, their 7th ever. They've only had 7 undefeated regular seasons in their whole history. They're trying to go for number 8. So again, we're about to have kickoff here in about 60 seconds. Kickoff is brought to you by Jet Tire Service for great deals on Michelin, Uniroyal, Kinda, and Cooper tires for your car, truck, or SUV. See Jet Tire Service in McAlester, serving Southeast Oklahoma since 1962. Don't fret, jettire.net. Phillip, any final thoughts before we get started here tonight?
Just have fun, take care of your assignment, and this is a pretty special moment. It's going on right now. These fans are loving it. They're standing up. Majority of this whole home side standing up, cheering. This is a pretty cool moment to be a part of, even though we're in the booth. And man, it is it's something special when you can go 10-0.
Yep, and they're trying to do it tonight.
And here come the Buffaloes, and let's go 10-0. Let's get ready for the playoffs, because when you get out of here undefeated, that means you're just one more step closer to your goal.
Yep, and the Buffaloes come out of the tunnel, like you said, out of the north end zone. They're about ready to go. They're going to get the ball to start off the game. Again, we have Buffalo roll call now. Anyone that's listening or watching right now, let us know. Again, at Buff Sports Radio on Twitter, or reply to us on our Facebook post at facebook.com/McAlester Radio. Wyatt is our board operator. If he's listening to me right now, send me some screenshots of anybody that sends us replies on Facebook. On Twitter, I should be able to get you. Nate Brown says he's watching from Moore, Oklahoma on his wedding eve. Let's go 1-0 tonight, fellas. And as for Caleb Swaboni, he is listening as well. Thank you guys for tuning in, not just tonight, but all season long.
And he said he'd take North Carolina powder blue any day of the week.
That's right. We did some of our pick'ems before the game started here. I think we already have some people that are tuning in. Let's go down the list real quick. We have Crystal Barlow. Cadence and I are tuned in and watching from Eugene, Oregon. Go Buffs. Got to say a big shout out to Crystal. She's been watching / listening every single game this year, and she's always one of the first people to let us know on Twitter at Buff Sports Radio. So around the city of McAlester, around the state of Oklahoma, and Buffalo fans across the nation far and wide, thank you for joining us for senior night. McAlester and Will Rogers. Looks like it's going to be number 5. That's Adreese Anderson. Towing up the football on the tee at the 40-yard line. The Buffs, if you're listening on radio, will be returning left to right. So Anderson trots back to about the 34-yard line. Buffs getting the ball to get us started off here. Starts his approach to the football, puts toe to leather, and it is football time in the Heartland. This one's going to sail out of bounds, and the Buffs are going to get good field position to start off their final game of the regular season. Like I said, it's hard to believe we're to the final game of the year when it comes to the regular season here at the Hook. Out will come Trent Boatwright. Did not get to play against Will Rogers last year, but we'll get to this year. He is Phillip's player to watch here, along with Eric McCarty, who last year only touched the ball 7 times. He scored 4 times. They're going to come out with the tight end as well. Zach Freestad will be the tight end. They have not started the play clock. as they have two tight ends on the right side. McCarty left. A couple receivers off the right side. Here's the first play of the game. Handoff McCarty. Right side cuts it back left, and he's off to the races right away. Down the near sideline, breaks two tackles all the way to the Will Rogers 38-yard line. Move those chains. That first down brought to you by Beautiful Rooms Furniture. All stocked up with bargains for your entire home and a nice selection of mattresses from Simmons, Assemble, and Corsicana. Beautiful homes begin with Beautiful Rooms in McAlester.
Nice little power run right there by McCarty. And Kason Whitley was getting out on the open, and he actually blocked two guys and sealed off that edge right there for McCarty.
22-yard run to get us started off here. We have a lineman coming in late. McCarty package here, and we're going to have a flag come out. Coming out late was Garrett Shumway at the left side of the line. Do we have too many men on the field? Or a timeout? Timeout called first. So we'll take it. You're listening to McAlester Football on KED.
Certified. What's this? I'm certifying our team as awesome, like you said. We did just win Nissan's Award of Excellence for the 9th time.
I was actually talking about all of our Nissan certified pre-owned vehicles that we have. They go through a rigorous certification and come with a 7-year, 100,000 limited powertrain warranty and roadside assistance.
Of course. Don't forget to tell him Morgan sent ya.
Fenton Nissan is your best deal dealer. Learn more at fentonnissan.com.
And here in Hook Eales Stadium, First National Field. And I want to give a shout out to Derek Catridge here. When McAlester won the toss, Trent Boatwright said, and I quote, "We want the ball." So that was to get us started off. So Boatwright, for the moment, went to the near sideline because the Buffs came out with the number 5 package. Will Rogers just burned their first time out of the game and at the first half here, 26 seconds in. Buffs have the ball at the Rogers 38-yard line. No score yet. It's the number 5 package. McCarty's going to get it and hand it off over to Watkins, left side. A little bit of trickery here out of the number 5 package, and Watkins gets good yardage. About 5 yards by Watkins, who on the season is averaging about 7.3 yards per carry. 526 yards on the year on 72 carries. And coming out will be Boatwright once again. Rebecca Lynn Pedigo, she is listening in as well. She's loved hearing us call the games all this year. Thank you for tuning in. We have a couple more on the way. 2nd down and 5 upcoming. Boatwright, here comes the blitz. Will roll right and evade. Looks for a man in the screen, and he gets it with Zach Freestad out to the 26-yard line. He's going to get the first down. That'll move the chains again. Looks like they brought linebacker blitz. Is that what you saw, Phillip?
That's exactly what it was. Nice linebacker blitz. McCarty seen it perfect, stepped up, makes the block, and Boatwright was able to evade to the right, looking right, and then his tight end Freestad just slid off. Nice little dump pass like Lincoln Riley likes to do with the Sooners and Jeremiah Hall.
Yeah, threw a screen pass to Freestad, the tight end. They're going to come out with a 4-receiver set, 1st and 10 from the Rogers 26. Here's the snap, toss over the middle, batted down. The linebacker, number 32 for the Rogers, Eamon Simpkins, jumped up. He had a receiver behind him that was open that could have broke down the seam for a touchdown, but he got his hands in on it, and that'll make it 2nd down and 10. Clock is stopped at 10:32 remaining in the first. 2nd and 10. The snap. Buffs looking for their first score. They hand it off over to McCarty, who moves forward, stays on his feet somehow, breaks 2 tackles, still dragging defenders into the red zone to the 13. This red zone alert brought to you by McAlester Home Store. McAllister's newest flooring source has arrived. Do you need tile, carpet, or luxury vinyl? McAlester Home Store can help. Free measurements and quality installers. Come see us 5th and Wyandotte here in McAlester. Buffalo's knocking on the door here early. Ball at the 13-yard line. 10-10 remaining in the first quarter. No score just yet. Another 4-receiver set. They're going to bunch him up close to the line. Trips left. Man in motion's Quintana. They're going to pitch it over to Quintana on a little shovel pass. Down the far corner. Tries to get the corner. He breaks free, and he gets inside the 5. Down near the first down marker. Let's see if they make it 1st and goal. That was Quintana's 4th reception of the year. Last week he had a reception for 8 yards. Last year he also had a 16-yard reception against the Will Rogers Ropers. That is enough for a 1st down. That'll make it 1st and goal from the 3.
Killian Barnes out there on the far sideline was able to get that seal block that got Quintana to the 1st down marker. Great block down there by number 7.
In the gun, Two receivers right, tight end right, man in motion in his Bass. Here's the snap. Handoff over to McCarty, who lowers a shoulder and gets into the end zone here early. Touchdown, McAlester. Buffaloes take an early 6-0 lead. So that is official. 7 out of the 10 games here in 2021, the Buffaloes have scored on their opening drive. And out will come Kobe Clark to put the cherry on top and try to make this 7-0 with the PAT attempt. Boatwright the holder. And they're running the Buffs flags over here. Snap, hold, kick is up, and it is good. 7-0 the score, 9:28 remaining in the first. You're listening to McAlester Football here on KNED.
So, checking accounts. There seems like a ton to choose from, right? I was looking for one that didn't charge monthly fees, with bounce protection, and had mobile banking. I found the Bank NA. The Bank NA has been voted #1 for 10 years in a row in the McAlester News Capital's Reader's Choice Awards. The bonus is that they're local, so the money stays in town. Call 918-423-2265 or go in to find what you need in checking options. The Bank NA. Strong, secure, and ready to loan. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
We got Joseph watching. Charlie, he's in the house from the top row, keeping stacks for Max Preps. Thank you for watching. We're about to have kickoff, and we'll have a drive summary for you here in just a moment, and then we'll have some more shout-outs here. Thank you guys for tuning in to another edition of McAlester Football. By the way, Kenny Harmon also watching, uncle to Coach Kevin Harmon, MHS class number 74. Buffs leading 7-0. Clark getting ready to boot it away. Donned in all gold. Here's the kick. This one's going to find a soft spot and bounce at the 36-yard line. It's a fight for it, still down the far sideline. And I think the Ropers jumped on it inside the 25. A couple lucky bounces there for the Buffaloes. It almost went out of bounds, but the Ropers will get the ball here with 9:26 remaining in the first. Phillip, we have a drive summary.
That was a 7-play, 60-yard touchdown drive that took 2 minutes and 32 seconds off the clock. It was finished off with a 3-yard touchdown run by Eric McCarty. And the PAT was good, and that is your drive summary brought to you by Bishop's Funeral Service. Bishop's Funeral Service is a full-service establishment that offers a wide range of services, and they love our Buffaloes.
Ropers come out in the pistol formation, 4-receiver set, ball in the far hash, moving right to left. First play from them offensively is a handoff. As they're busting out right, Addison is going to be picked up and then driven into the turf here at Hook Eales Stadium. Eric McCarty coming in on the tackle. Number 2, Addison Cole on the carry. Again, we're mentioning McCurrick Demery, 4-year starter, the quarterback for the Ropers. Threw for over 1,500 yards last year, rushed for 486, 25 total touchdowns last year in his junior year. They're going to come out trips left this time. Still at the head of that pistol formation is the running back Addison Cole, 5'8", 145-pound junior. Lone receiver on the far side. 2nd and 9. They're going to say his forward progress got him a yard. Here's the snap. Demery, quick pass out to the near side. Dropped by Cole. They're going to say it's incomplete. Didn't see any whistles, or hear him, rather, for a little while. They quickly said that's an incomplete pass, and they'll bring up 3rd down and 9.
They were looking right there for a fast little bubble route. If he'd have caught it, there was a herd of Buffaloes ready to make the play. Good look, though, right there by Demery.
Buffaloes on 3rd down this year defensively have held opponents to 33% completion percentage on 3rd down. Trips left. Clock is stopped at 8:38 in the first. 7-0 ball game. McAlester leads. McAlester bringing the blitz. Demery under pressure is flushed left. He's going to try to pass late, and a man was falling down to the turf trying to regather himself. He was open for the first down, but he was already on the ground. It was number 3 for the Ropers. That's Trey Morrow, who last year had two catches for 21 yards against the Buffs. He was open, found a soft spot in the secondary, but the Buffaloes will force a 4th down and 9 coming up from the Ropers' own 24-yard line.
We got to see the athleticism right there from Demery. He was being flushed out of the pocket by Chase Faber and was able to get the throw off.
They're going to go for it from their own 24-yard line. 4th and 9 here. Buffalo's leading 7-0. Here's the snap. No, it's going to be a quick drop punt here for Demery that does not go very far, but it does take a Roper bounce towards the Roper's 45-yard line. The Buffaloes are going to get good field position, again, at the Rogers 45-yard line. 8:26 remaining in the first quarter. Buffalo's leading 7-0. Michelle Sneed watching from Seminole, go number 59. She says, Buffs are bad to the bone, and I have to agree with you there. McAlester trying to be undefeated in the regular season for only the 7th time in their history and the first time in 10 years. The only undefeated state title that the Buffaloes had came back in 1968, so this team is trying to be one of the best Buffalo teams ever assembled. And I think they already are.
Carter Lance checks in as the wide receiver on the far sideline.
As we have Barnes lined up as a running back, he comes to the near side. Here's a snap. It's going to be a screen pass over. No, it's going to bounce it over towards Barnes, but Barnes had his knee on the ground as he picked it up. A lot of trickery there from the Buffaloes. As Boatwright picked it up, he tried to purposefully skip it over to Barnes on the near side. But as Barnes tried to field it, he had a knee on the ground. That's a loss of 9 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down and 19.
2nd down.
I was about to say, Barnes can sling it too. He can throw the ball. They were definitely wanting to go with the pass down the near side. That's what Barnes set up with. It just didn't really work out. So now it'll be Dakota Moten. He'll be on the right side of Boatwright. 3 receivers. Here's the snap. Handoff. Moten right side, and he's ankle tackled. Good tackle there by, looks like that's number 33 of the Ropers. Coming in with it was DeMarque Cherry. And now it's 3rd down and long for the Buffaloes. They got to get out to the Rogers 35-yard line. Currently they're at their own 47.
You know, bad situation for the Buffaloes, great situation for the Ropers because that punt wasn't good, and McAlester was starting on the Roper side of the 50, and now McAlester has to get all the way to the Ropers 35 for a first down.
3rd and 18 right now. 7:08 remaining and ticking here in the first quarter. Here's a snap. Handoff. Moten, left side, trying to get open. As he breaks down the far sideline, past the 40-yard line. He's going to get the first down on the carry. Down the far sideline, breaking another tackle to the 10-yard line. He's knocked out there. That'll move the chains for the Buffaloes on a big carry by Dakota Moten all the way to about the 10-yard line. That's a gain of 43 yards. Buffs run back up to the line. And that will put Moten to the right side of Boatwright. Here's going to be a snap, same play. This time the Ropers get into the backfield, and that's going to be a loss of 4. So a 43-yard carry there by Moten, and then a loss of 3 on first down. And was it first down and 10? Yeah, they're going to say it's first down and 10. They have the, well, I said that, and then they drop it. So it's going to be 1st and goal. Now 2nd and goal from the 14-yard line. 6:32 and ticking remaining after a great run by Moten just a couple of runs ago.
You know, this is one of the things that I love but also hate about being here at the Hook. We are the first door in, so whenever someone has questions or anything,
they ask us first, even though we're on the air.
Exactly, and I'm always the one that has to answer them.
Lucky you, as they get the Ropers who are trying to be aggressive and bring the entire house. This should be, offsides, and that'll push the Buffs up to the 9-yard line for 2nd down and goal from the 9. They were about to bring the entire house.
They were bringing pressure.
That's for sure.
But
let's see what they do here.
But I guess that's just the joy of being the color guy because you're the one talking when they come in.
That's right. Here's the snap on 2nd down. Handoff. Is it still Moten? He gets out on the right side. He's still trying to break tackles. He's going to lose another yard. I think that might have been, can't really tell from here.
Number 5, Ed Reese Anderson held him down, and it looked like 35 Ethan Balal, or
it was Dakota Moten. He's wearing the white sleeves tonight.
Was able to finish him off.
Papa Brown's is sitting here and more with Nate, who just checked in earlier watching the game. Says, doing a great job, guys. Thank you, Papa Brown, for letting me know. So 3rd and goal from the 10. Moten on the right side of Boatwright. 3 receivers set. Here's the snap. Screen pass, near side. It's going to be caught by Prather. Breaks out of 1 tackle, runs into his own man. Still getting to the near sideline, busting off a good run here after making a catch. And he's down. They're going to say he's going to step out of bounds at the 5-yard line. I thought he got a little bit closer than that, but now it's decision time for the Buffaloes on 4th down and goal from the 5. Well, that's not much of a decision.
Here comes Faber, Prather.
The number 5 package is about to make its way back onto the field.
We right here on the near sideline, Coach Barr and Coach Mazey's talking with the dozer himself.
McCarty has 24 touchdown runs on the year. Looking for number 25 here. So out of the dozer package, 4th and goal from the 4. Snap. McCarty, right side, will be tracked from behind, but he finds a way into the end zone. They parted the seas up front, and McCarty says, I'll take 6. And the Buffaloes have an early 13-0 lead here on senior night at the Hook. 5:10 remaining in the first quarter. Yeah, what a great job up front when it came to blocking. Case and Whitley led the charge. And Kobe Clark, who kicked this one past the band on his last PAT attempt, but tried to make it 14-0 here. Snap, hold, kick is up, and that one is good as well. 14-0 the score, 5:10 remaining. Here in the first, you're listening to McAlester Football on KNED.
Best Western Inn of McAlester. Traveling through McAlester or need accommodations for out-of-town guests? Best Western Inn of McAlester and American Lodge and Suites are both locally owned by the Freestead family for many years. Both offer comfort and convenience at affordable prices. Best Western Inn of McAlester and American Lodge and Suites are located on the 69 bypass in McAlester.
Welcome back to the Hook here in McAlester, Oklahoma. I'm Brandon Green along with Phillip Jewell. The Buffaloes enjoying a 14-0 lead here on senior night, and what they hope to be the first out of 3 consecutive home games here at the Hook. Here's the kick. This one's going to be around the same location, but this time the Ropers have a man there at the 29 who'll pick it up and be spinning his way out of a few tackles. He makes his way back to about the 31-yard line, and his forward progress should mark him about right there. We'll see where the refs officially put him at, but again, the Ropers are going to start near the 30-yard line. Phillip, we have a drive summary for the Buffs on that last drive.
That was a 7-play 45-yard touchdown drive that took 3 minutes and 16 seconds off the clock. It was finished off with a 4-yard touchdown run by Eric McCarty. And that is your drive summary brought to you by Bishop's Funeral Service. They are a full-service establishment that offers a wide range of services, and they love our McAlester Buffaloes.
All right, so it was a 3-and-out for the Ropers on their last drive. Let's see if the Buffaloes can do it again. Ball at their own 29, Demery in the pistol. 2 receivers each side. He claps and gets a snap. Play action. Near side, caught at the 25, trying to get the corner to the 30, to the 32, and he takes a big hit. Right around the 33-yard line. In on the tackle, Faber was there, Greg Quintana was there. On the reception was number 10 for the Ropers, Bryson Dement. That'll be 2nd down and 5 after the gain of 5 on the little swing pass out to the near side.
Nice pursuit right there by the Buffalo defense. Not letting the swing pass get to the outside before they did. And that just shows you how fast this herd of Buffaloes is flying around. And Coach Harmon has this Black Death defense just playing all around hats to the football this year.
Yep, 2nd and 5 upcoming. Putting a man in motion, that's the man out of the running back spot. Demery gets a snap, pumps once, works near side, looks for a man open, tosses late, it is low. Barely over the arms of Chase Faber, trying to find a man in the middle of the field. Just trying to go back to Dement, but he was also covered by McCarty and Quintana, and they'll bring up 3rd down and 5 from the Rogers 34-yard line.
In warm-ups, we were watching Demery throw the football, and you had mentioned his stature and like just the way he moves as,
he's quick.
A younger Kyler Murray.
He's quick.
And in warm-ups, I told you, I said, he does have an arm.
Mm-hmm.
And if he could show it, like if he could stand and throw, he would show it more. But this Buffalo defense is just making him run.
Yep, so 3rd down and 5 upcoming right now. Man in motion. Here's the snap. It was Dement. It's going to be now Demery passing, and he throws it right to a Buffalo. On the interception, Dakota Moten down the far sideline. Oski, he gets a block. It's a pick 6 here in MacTown. Dakota Moten takes it the other way. 8th interception of the year for the Buffaloes. And they make this a 20-0 game. Dakota Moten read it off the right side of the field and says, I'm used to scoring all these touchdowns on offense. Let's try to make one on defense now. So Kobe Clark, as soon as he saw Moten take it to the house, he says, oh man, I got to get out here. As here's the snap, kick is up, and it is good, even though Rogers went off sides.
No, he missed it.
Did he miss it first?
Point after for the Buffaloes doesn't quite make the
Oh, you're right, it was missed, but
But the penalty.
I thought the Ropers went off sides. I'm surprised I didn't see any whistles or flags for the moment.
Free play, I guess, and it looks like out comes the 2-point team.
On the season, McAlester is 8 for 13 with 2-point conversions. Last week they were 2 for 5. So almost half of their 2-point conversions came last week against Shawnee. So now the Buffs will bring out the dozer package again. This is what they usually like to do if they can get the defense to go off sides, because it moves the ball a little bit closer towards that goal line. So McCarty's going to run under center. Here's the snap, works off the right side, and he will get in. Buffaloes lead 22-0, 4:26 remaining in the first quarter. You're listening to McAlester Football here on K.
Hey guys, it's Sam from Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in McAlester. It is no secret that new vehicles are hard to come by these days, so I really need used cars and trucks, and we are buying everything we can get our hands on. I'm going to have appraisers at the dealership every day this month except Sunday. So if you're looking to sell or trade your vehicle, it is a great time to bring it in, get top dollar, and either sell it or trade it for another one. If you owe money in your vehicle or own it free and clear, either way we can give you a hand. So come on in and see us here at Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAlester and let us make it happen for you.
So there's pushing back and forth. Thank you. I forgot to unmute my mic there.
Thank you, Nate Brown, for letting us know.
Jeez. We need to do a lot of stuff, and also you have to run the board. Sometimes you forget to turn off the mic on the YouTube side of things. Again, this is a simulcast, so we were going out over the radio. But 2nd down and 10 after that long pass play down the near sideline that went incomplete. 2nd and 10, 4:15 remaining. Here in the first quarter, pistol formation, 2 receivers to each side. Buffs maybe bringing the pressure here. They will. Demery gets the snap, rolls right, passes it complete near the chains, and he's going to be close to the first down marker. I think they're going to give it to him. That will move the chains. They get the ball out to the 49-yard line on Rogers' side of the 50, and that will move the chains. Again, Don Devon listening as well said, lost audio, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I'll make sure to click that little mute button and make sure that I keep it on this time. 4:06 remaining here in the first quarter. Buffs already leading big here. They're going to put a tight end now on the right side. No, they're not. They're going to have a 4 receiver set, still 2 on each side. The snap, handoff, the first one since the first handoff of the game, and it's going to be off the right side. The Buffaloes are all over them. Number 32 on the carry for a gain of 1. That's Eamon Simpkins on the carry. The first carry of the game from the first play from scrimmage for the Ropers offense was Addison Cole, and that went for a gain of 1 as well. This one they say actually did not get past the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 10. Trips left here for the Ropers. Looks like Simpkins comes out. He's not really turned one way where I can see who the running back is here. Here's a snap to Demery. He's back to pass anyway. Looks left side. Has plenty of time, and now it's just like that gone. Rushes right, tries to pass late, and it's going to be caught, and a big hit near the chains once again. And this is a flag that's going to come out here. Eric McCarty made the tackle, but we have a flag around the 40-yard line. On the catch, what it looked like number 3 again, Trey Morrow.
Yes, sir.
You have a flag laying next to the sideline at the 40.
It came out around the tackle. I didn't think it was targeting.
It wasn't targeting.
Or unnecessary roughness.
He hit him shoulder to shoulder.
That's what I thought, too. The guy even got up and said, hey, good hit, and they, gave each other a high five, and then went back to their respective huddles here. Yeah, personal foul. I don't agree with that one. I don't understand that one. That's a good football hit. Like, even the receiver that got up said, hey, nice hit, and then went his own way. So that'll move the chains even further for the Ropers to the McAlester 26-yard line. The fans don't really like it either.
I want to know what the actual call was.
Yeah, I don't think it was targeting. He didn't hit him late. Trips right. 1st and 10 from the McAlester 26. The snap is Demery. Will play action. Look left side. Has it all day. Tosses end zone, and it is. Did he pick it off again? No, it's incomplete. Cale Prather almost cut the route and brought that one in. He does swat it down, and that will make it 2nd down and 10. It looked like, I think it was Morrow again. It was open until he wasn't, until Prather cut the route and nearly brought that one in.
Come on, Cale Prather. You're a receiver. You got to bring that one down, buddy.
He doesn't have an interception so far this year. He had one last year against the Ropers. Almost brought in one there, too.
Tonight is Cale Prather's senior night. I used to go to his house when he was in 3rd grade.
Does that make you feel old?
That makes me feel really old.
Buff showing a lot of pressure here, and they're going to bring the house. Demery under pressure. Going back to pass, and now he's all the way back to the 41-yard line. Gets a block, passes late, and that one's picked off. No, it came incomplete. Almost with an interception was McCarty, and as he went in front of the receiver, it was dropped around the 16-yard line. Now, I was telling you about how fast Demery is and his football IQ just to get out of pressure. He somehow was being surrounded by 4 different gold jerseys, and he wasn't sacked. Have you seen that at all this year from this Buffalo defense?
Never.
Ever. Somehow he almost got a 1st down out of it.
And I'm going to say this. I now see exactly what you talked about, comparing him to Kyler Murray, the way he can elude the pressure.
He's so fast, and he knows how to get out of trouble quickly. 3rd and 10. Man goes in motion to the left side of the formation. Here's a snap. Demery back to pass for a 4th consecutive time. He looks left. Now looks middle. Now will run, and he slides down. He saw Faber coming in on him, and he's going to take what is essentially a sack and a loss of 2 to bring up 4th down in 12. 2.5 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. They got to get inside the red zone to about the 16-yard line to move the chains against the Buffalo defense. Currently, they have the ball at the McAlester 29. All right, so they're going to break the huddle. Going forward here on 4th and 13. They have 10 seconds to snap it. And I don't think number 10 there, Dement knows where he's going. They're going to have to call a timeout. We'll take it. You're listening to McAlester Football on KED.
W.E. Alford Propane, proudly serving southeastern Oklahoma for more than 68 years, providing the best service, the best products, and the most competitive prices. W.E. Alford Propane offers credit terms, accepts major credit cards, and participates in energy assistance programs too, and will always beat any competitor's price. Give us a call right now, and we'll be there right now. W.E. Alford Propane, 918-423-3121, or toll free 800-256-1712. Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in McAlester announces Fair Days. Yes, the ultimate customer appreciation event. Mark your calendars, October 18th through the 23rd. The biggest event of the year featuring fair food, games, lots of prizes too. Plus live music from Travis Kidd and LaRon Simpson. Don't forget, Patriot has the largest selection of trucks in Oklahoma. Fair Days, going on October 18th through the 23rd at Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in McAlester.
Welcome back to Hook Eales Stadium, First National Field. It is 4th and 13 here for the Ropers. They had to burn their second time out of the half with 2:02 remaining in the first. 22-0. Here is 4th and 13 for Will Rogers. Pistol formation. 4 receivers. Here's the snap. Back to pass. Demery will go deep. Has a man along the sideline, and did he make the catch? He did. That's a first down. Dragging the toes. Good catch there by number 1, Rashawn Jamison, who last year had 10 catches from Demery for 138 yards and 2 touchdowns. So that will keep the drive alive there for the Rogers Ropers. That's only the 7th fourth down converted by opposing teams so far this year.
Really good numbers right there by the Black Death defense. And again, getting pressure, but he found his main target on the sideline, and what a nice catch to keep his foot in bounds.
Buff showing blitz again. Here's the snap. Demery back to pass. Under pressure. He's flushed left. Looks downfield. Sets his feet. Throws. It's incomplete. He had a man for a moment inside the 10 at the 9-yard line. And that was Trey Morrow. And I also like the understanding of Demery there to not just throw it while he's still moving left, to set his feet and try making a better throw, because so often you'll see people in high school throw the ball while they're still moving, and it's a poor pass. You don't get all your power into it, and that time he set his feet and delivered a stronger throw, even though it still bounced towards his intended receiver. 2nd and 10 from the 14. Pistol formation again, 4 wide, 2 to each side. Ball on the right hash here. Demery claps and gets the ball. He looks left, under pressure. 2 gold jerseys around him. He evades 1 sack down the far sideline. He's pushed out of bounds after a no gain. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Stepped out of bounds around the 14-yard line.
Nice pressure right there by the Buffalo defense. And Owen Russell to deliver the essential sack or tackle right at the line of scrimmage to push him out of bounds.
By the way, Blake says he's been watching all year from Shawnee. Super thankful for the broadcast. Excellent job all year. We do have some broadcast information when it comes to the playoffs, and we'll mention that when we get a break here in a little while. So make sure that you keep on watching to find out how to keep on tuning into McAlester football games once the playoffs hit. 3rd and 10. Trips left. Demery, here's the snap. Back to pass looking middle. McAllister's no pressure now. They throw it down towards the far corner of the end zone, and it's incomplete, overthrown. Step for step with his intended receiver was Cale Prather. I got to say a lot here. Also, when the Buffaloes haven't brought pressure, the offensive line of the Ropers have been creating a pocket here for Demery. That's why so often you can see McAlester bring all their linebackers trying to find a gap to get through so that they can get some pressure on Demery and get him out of the pocket. Because when he has time, he's been putting it on the money. So it's 4th down and 10 again. The Ropers have already converted on 1 4th down on this drive. 1:34 remaining in the first quarter. Buffs leading 22-0, by the way. They haven't had the ball in quite a while. This has been a good drive for the Ropers. Buffs trying to end it here. They're showing blitz off the left side. Here's the snap. Here comes the outside backers. He evades 1 man. Goes near sideline. He's got a lot of space, and he's going to take it to the 5-yard line. Down to the 3. He's pushed out of bounds. Did he get into the end zone first? He did not.
At the 1.
They converted another 4th down behind the legs of McCurrick Demery.
I want to say this, and I know we mention OU football a lot.
We do.
That looked exactly like the play against Texas Tech when Caleb Williams had the pressure coming off his blind side and spun around.
Yeah, they had him sacked.
Demery, amazing football IQ. And if you're listening, I would suggest you hurry up, get to YouTube and watch it, because this kid's football IQ is really talented, and it's fun to watch.
In the pistol, 1st and goal from the 1. Demery claps, takes the ball. Will look right, under pressure. Now works back left, looks in zone, tosses towards the end zone, and it is almost picked off for the 2nd time. Prather's nearly had 2 interceptions on this one drive, but he's been able to knock it away in the end zone. I'll bring up 2nd and goal from the 1.
That just goes to show you the arm range, the reach of Kel Prather, because he was not in position to make that play, and he just lunges in with his hands and was able to dislodge that football and almost intercept it.
So 2nd and goal from the 1 again. 11 to snap it. They're going to put a fullback on the right side of Demery here. Here's the snap. Handoff, right side. They try to muscle their way into the end zone, and do they push themselves in? I don't see a signal yet. I hear the whistles.
Whistles coming down there.
There's
Finally.
the touchdown. That's a great drive by the Ropers. Converted on 2 4th downs and found their way into the south end zone. Touchdown run by number 32, Eamon Simpkins. So that makes it 22-6, and that's only the 5th touchdown given up by the starting defense this year. So they're going to go for 2 here. Pistol formation once more. 2 receivers to each side. Simpkins, who just had the touchdown run, will be at the head of the pistol. Demery claps, gets the ball, looks right, tosses right. It is incomplete. Miscommunication between him and the receiver, and that will make it 22-6. 1 minute, 2 seconds remaining in the first quarter. You're listening to McAlester Football on KNED.
Vickers Power Sports is Southeast Oklahoma's source for the best built side-by-sides, personal watercraft, and ATVs. Pre-sales going on now on all Polaris, Can-Am, and Kawasaki. Machines that are built for weather that changes in an instant. Machines built for welding pipes, slinging hay, and boots dusted with red dirt. We are Vickers Power Sports, and we understand what Southeast Oklahomans need to get the job done right. Or just have a family day blazing the trails. Vickers Power Sports, get your adventure rolling.
Welcome back to McAlester, Oklahoma. The Buffaloes give up a touchdown here to the Ropers on an excellent drive. We'll have a drive summary for you here in just a moment. 22-6 the score. And those are actually the first points that the Buffalo, or rather the second touchdown that McAllister's given up in the first quarter all season long. They had not given up a touchdown for the first 8 games of the year. They gave up one against the Wolves. We have a kickoff here towards the far side that sells directly out of bounds. And that will give McAlester good field position again. They gave up a touchdown in the first quarter to Shawnee last week, and now in the first quarter to the Ropers this week. So those are the only 2 touchdowns that they've given up in the first. We have a drive summary for the Ropers.
That was a very long 14-play, 61-yard touchdown drive that took 3 minutes and 20 seconds off the clock. It was capped off with a 1-yard touchdown run by Eamon Simpkins. And the 2-point conversion try was no good. And that is your drive summary brought to you by Bishop's Funeral Service. Bishop's Funeral Service is a full-service establishment that offers a wide range of services, and they love our McAlester Buffaloes.
So the Buffaloes, after not having the ball for 3 minutes and 20 seconds, but felt way longer, they're going to make their way out onto the field. The receivers looks like Bass, Prather, Lesnow, and Barnes. Watkins is the tailback right now. They have 14 to snap it. Boatwright giving out the commands to the offensive line. Ball's at the 41-yard line. In McAlester side of the 50, here's the snap. Handoff, Watkins, his second carry of the day. He dropped it, gets back on it. That'll be a loss of half a yard. We have the I Don't Drink Coffee podcast tuning in, saying awesome broadcast tonight, guys. Go Buffaloes. And Charlie saying it was too cold for my wife, but the Glaspie men are Buffaloes strong. Hashtag go Buffs. It's going to be a loss of 1, 2nd down and 11. I think McCarty checks back in. He'll be on the right side of Boatwright. 30 seconds remaining here in the first. Snap, handoff. McCarty works off the left side, finds a gap, breaks past the 45, still pushing people to the 49-yard line, close to the first down, about a couple yards shy. And we'll see if the Buffaloes want to have one more play before the end of the first quarter. Right at the 49. They don't have to snap it if they don't want to. Watkins comes back out there. He'll be on the right side of Boatwright. We'll see if they try to lure the defense off sides here. 1 second. Nope, they're just going to take it to the second quarter. You're listening to McAlester Football here on KNED.
Running into old friends is nice. Running into a total stranger, well, it can be real unpleasant. You don't need any help from Buck Wilson Frame and Body Shop for those pleasant meetings, but if you have one of those unwanted encounters, give them a call. They're expert craftsmen, specialists with years of experience in collision repair, and they use only genuine factory replacement parts and state-of-the-art equipment. Buck Wilson Frame and Body Shop, 103 East Oklahoma in McAlester.
When you're diagnosed with a life-limiting illness, hope is not lost. Hospice of McAlester is the most experienced hospice in the area. Serving Pittsburgh County and most surrounding counties, Hospice of McAlester works with your doctor to provide medical care and emotional support 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Call 918-423-3911. Hospice of McAlester is your hometown hospice.
Welcome back to Hook Eales Stadium, First National Field. Brandon Green along with Phillip Jewell. First play of the second quarter about to come up. Buffaloes have the ball, 3rd down and 2. They're leading 22-6. Ball at their own 49-yard line. They have to get out to the other 49. Here's a snap. Handoff over to Caden Less now and with a jet sweep. Tries to get the corner and does down the far sideline. He gets the first down, and that will move the ball over to the Rogers side of the 50. That first down brought to you by Beautiful Rooms Furniture, all stocked up with bargains for your entire home and a nice selection of mattresses from Simmons, Symbol, and Corsicana. Beautiful homes start with Beautiful Rooms in McAlester.
We got a flag down on the far side.
I think it's encroachment.
No,
it's holding. There was a linebacker that went well past the line of scrimmage trying to blitz in on the Buffaloes, and I thought that's what the flag was on. So the holding brings McAlester back to the 39-yard line. Although, again, there was a linebacker there for the Ropers that was well past the line of scrimmage as the ball was being snapped.
I believe they got Kel Prather because as Caden Lesnow got out there, Kel was blocking, and then he put his hands in the air like he wasn't doing anything. Yeah. And when you do that, it pretty much means that you're guilty of a hold.
3rd and 12. Here's the snap. Boatwright back to pass, steps up in the pocket, hit as he throws, tries to find a man. Awesome pass to Killian Barnes down the near sideline, puts on a stiff arm, says, "Get off me!" Touchdown, McAlester. That one looks prettier. 28-6 the score. When that ball went up in the air, old Barney said, "Challenge accepted." And I got to say, that was legend. Wait for it. Dairy. Kobe Clark on to attempt the extra point. Snap. Hold, it doesn't matter. There's going to be offsides on the defense again. This one off the right side. So that will send out the 2-point team. What a throw by Boatwright.
Oh, it was a dime.
Hit as he threw and still right into the basket for Killian Barnes. All right, so out will come McCarty. They'll have the 2-point conversion attempt on the way. And the mentality of the offense, too. After the holding could kill the drive, and they said, nah, it's not going to bother us one bit. McCarty goes under center. The snap works left this time, and he will get into the end zone. 30-6 the score, 11:16 remaining in the first half. You're listening to McAlester Football here on KNED.
Vickers Furniture is having a scorching hot summer sale. Looking for patio furniture? We have it in stock and ready for delivery. And there's interest-free financing for 18 months. We have the recliner, sectional, dining room, and bedroom furniture you're looking for in stock. Plus, there's a huge selection of Serta mattresses. And as always, free local delivery. Vickers Furniture, 215 South 2nd, McAlester.
Vickers Furniture, we're right here with you.
We'll have a drive summary for you for the Buffaloes here in just a moment. As Kobe Clark Pins the ball up at the 40-yard line, getting ready to kick it off right to left. Ropers trying to return it left to right. 11:16 remaining here in the first half. Again, Buffalo's leading 30-6. Clark, points right, points left. Slow approach to the football, and he boots this one deep. This one will be returnable back at the 9-yard line, as it'll be number 1, I believe, for the Ropers, sliding down at the 21-yard line after he was being collapsed on by a bunch of gold jerseys. It was actually number 3, Trey Morrow. And we have a drive summary. Phillip?
1-yard line.
That was a 2-play, 59-yard touchdown drive that only took 1 minute and 46 seconds of game time off the clock. But it was a weird 69-yard touchdown play from Trent Boatwright to Killian Barnes because of the hold. And the PAT was good. And that is your drive summary brought to you by Bishop's Funeral Service. Bishop's Funeral Service is a full-service establishment that offers a wide range of services, and they love our Buffaloes.
And that will put the Ropers at the 21-yard line. They're moving it left to right. Their own 21. 11:09 remaining in the first half. Buffalo's again leading 30-6. Demery takes a snap, back to pass, 5-step drop, has a pocket, looks middle, tosses deep. Wide open man, it is caught. What a catch. At the 44-yard line, and we have the receiver hurt. He gets up. Number 1 with the catch, Rashawn Jameson. He found his way wide open down the seam. Prather tried to come in late to knock the ball loose, and it just got hauled in. What a catch. You also had Demery throw that ball from his own 15-yard line to the 45. There's a 40-yard toss through the air, and now just like that, the Ropers are on the other side of the 50 at the 44. 2 receivers to each side. Pistol formation again, 10:36 remaining here in the first half. As Demery hikes his leg up, puts a man in motion, then he moves to the right side. The snap on 1st and 10. Demery back to pass, looking middle, flushed left. He'll work far side, can't find anyone open, and just throws this one away. Onto the track here at Hook Eales Stadium. That'll make it 2nd down and 10. And just looking at Demery from this year compared to last year. Last year he was 6 for 23 against the Buffaloes. That's 26% completion percentage. He only threw for 34 yards. Threw a pick in that game as well. And had 13 carries for 74 yards and a touchdown. He has greatly improved from last year to this year, and he is showing out right now in what'll be his final high school football game. 2nd and 10, clock is stopped at 10:17. Buffalo's showing blitz again with the inside backers. 3 to snap it, they get it off. Demery looking left, now looks middle, now looks right. We'll try to run it now. Gets through a crease to the 45-yard line to the near side. He will be tackled. 2 tackles. Well, this will be a share for a tackle. Chase Faber and I think Greg Quintana came up with that tackle as well. And that will be a gain of only 1 to bring up 3rd down and 9.
Nice play right there by Greg Quintana to come flying downhill and only allow Demery to pick up 1 yard. Defensive line getting in the backfield, creating pressure. And that to show how elusive Demery is, our defensive linemen actually collided and tackled each other while trying to sack Demery together.
3rd and 9. 3 receivers left. Here's the snap. Demery looking middle, tosses middle, has a man breaking open, and that is collapsed quickly. Coming in, Cale Prather. They tried finding the man that made that long catch just a few plays ago, Rashawn Jameson. Now bring up 4th down and 9. The reason why the Ropers were able to score on their last drive was because they converted on 2 4th down conversions. Buffaloes, like I said, coming into this game, had only allowed 6 all year. Can they stop the Roper offense and get them the ball back with decent field position? We're about to find out. Trips left here. Single receiver on the near side is Rashawn Jameson. Pistol formation again. They put the man out in motion. That's Simpkins. Here's the snap. Pump fake left. Looking middle. Tossing deep. It is intercepted again. Down at the 14-yard line. That essentially works as a punt. And that is Killian Barnes on the interception. Barnes' 2nd pick of the season. Another interception here for the senior. And the Buffaloes will get the ball inside their own 15-yard line. second pick of the night for the Black Death defense. He had the touchdown reception on the drive prior to that, and the interception there. Killian is killing them. 9:13 remaining in the first half. Out will come the starting offense. Looks like they're going to bring 3 receivers, bunch them up on the left side of the line. There's going to be a single receiver, Leighton Bass, on the far side, again, close to the line. McCarty, the running back, they're going to put him out in motion. Here's the snap, Boatwright, it's a low. He steps up in the pocket and rolls right. Tries to find an open man. He's going to take it himself down the far sideline, and he runs out of bounds after a pretty decent gain. Called a gain of 5 out to the 24-yard line, and that will make it 2nd and 5.
Just short of the 20-yard line. Second down for the Bucks.
Nice heads-up play right there by Boatwright. They stretched McCarty out before the snap. He was going to be the lone man out deep to the near side. The snap was bad. Boatwright picked it up. Instead of trying to force something, just rolls out of the pocket, gets what he can, stepped out of bounds. Nice football IQ right there by Trent Boatwright.
Same formation. McCarty on the right side of Boatwright this time. Now it's going to be flushed out to the left as he gets a toss. And then a block there, an excellent block down the near sideline. Chapman created the block. That's a first down run here for Eric McCarty out to about the 36-yard line. It looked like a similar play on that 80-yard touchdown run that Dakota Moten had earlier on in the year. It was McCarty that started on the right side of Boatwright. He went behind him in motion, and then as soon as they got the ball off the snap, he just tossed it out over to McCarty, who already got a great block from his receivers on the left side. So that moves it to the 37-yard line. Cade Himmerling on the line also created that block, again starting at left tackle tonight. Just under 9 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Buffalo's with a 30-6 lead. Trips right. Man in motion's Barnes. Here's the snap. Give it to McCarty. Has a hole to the near side, to the 45. Puts on the brakes. Now he pushes up the Knox to the 35-yard line down to the 31.
McCarty inside Gopher territory down to the 31-yard line.
He faked out a man going right back to left. So he tapped the brakes and then went all gas down to the 31. That'll move the chains again. Now to the Rogers side of the 50. Past the Rogers side of the 50 to the 31. Ball's staying on the near hash. They've been liking this near side of the field. Out will come Moten for a little while McCarty gets a break. 2 receivers to each side. Man in motion's Chapman. Here's the snap. Same play. Handoff Moten this time, though, to the 25-yard line. Down the near sideline to the 15. Into the red zone. He's tackled around the 10. McAlester Home Store is your red zone alert sponsor this year. Remodeling or building a house can be rough, and McAlester Home Store can make it easier. Get flooring, backsplash, paint, and appliances. Plus, you can even get a free design consultation over at McAlester Home Store. Buff's moving like a well-oiled machine. They're actually going to say he got out to the 12-yard line. It's still first down. They're going to spread things out. Here's the snap. Handoff Moten. It's a draw play as they get a couple of yards. I think he might have fallen forward towards the 10. They can get a first down without scoring here. He'll be right between the 10 and the 11, so we'll call it a gain of 2 for second down and 8.
McAlester is going tempo. You know, their last few plays were 18, 29, and 19 yards, all from the same style of a running play, and then right there they go to more of a draw play, pickup of 2, and look for McAlester to keep handing the ball off because it's working.
Man in motion's Bass. Here's a snap, handoff over to Moten. Moten works right, works back left, and he'll get into the end zone as he goes up the seam. Touchdown, McAlester. Moten's got his motor running. Touchdown to make it 36-6. 7:38 remaining here in the first half. Sean Woods, the center, helping make that key block with his right guard, Connor Fields. And now bring out Kobe Clark to attempt the PAT. Snap, hold, kick is up, and it is on the money. 37-6 McAlester leads. You're listening to McAlester Football here on KNED.
Vickers Furniture is having a scorching hot summer sale. Looking for patio furniture? We have it in stock and ready for delivery. And there's interest-free financing for 18 months. We have the recliner, sectional, dining room, and bedroom furniture you're looking for in stock. Plus, there's a huge selection of Serta mattresses. And as always, free local delivery. Vickers Furniture, 215 South 2nd, McAlester.
We're right here with you.
Welcome back to Hook Eales Stadium, First National Field. We'll have a drive summary for you here in just a moment as the Buffaloes are getting ready to kick it off to the Ropers, who reside in Tulsa. They'll be moving it left to right. 7:38 remaining in the first half. Buffaloes leading 37-6. And here's the boot from Clark as we're back underway. This one returnable as well at the 11-yard line. Going forward to the 15, to the 20, to the 25, out to the 27 where he takes a shot. And that is where the Ropers are going to start this drive. He did take a shot. He's a little bit slow to get up. On the return, was it Demery? It was Demery. So the quarterback was the man to return that ball, and he did take a hit at the 27-yard line. He does get up. He rallies his troops back, and we have a drive summary here for the Buffs.
That was a 6-play, 86-yard touchdown drive that took 1 minute and 35 seconds off the clock. It was finished off with a 10-yard touchdown run by Dakota Moten, and the PAT was good. And that is your drive summary brought to you by Bishop's Funeral Service. Bishop's Funeral Service is a full-service establishment that offers a wide range of services, and they love our McAlester Buffaloes.
1st and 10. First play of the drive for the Ropers, down 37-6. Here's the snap, play action, passing left. It is caught at the chains. I think he's going to be tackled maybe a half-yard shy. On the quick trigger throw, Demery over to number 1, Rashawn Jamison.
Quick little RPO right there by the Ropers, and it shows you how quick and athletic this Roper team is. When he pulled that, McAlester was thinking it was run, and that allowed Demery a little bit more time to throw that ball and pick up 9 yards there.
Again, this is the offense that Coach Mazey said that he thought that they were the 4th best team in the district. And we'll talk more on that here in just a moment after this next play. 2nd down and 1. Snap, handoff, as they get it out to, that is Addison Cole. I think his forward progress might get him the first down. We'll see. It does. And I'll move the chains. 6:45 and ticking here in the first half. Buffalo's leading 37-6. Yeah, and honestly, I thought they could have made the playoffs. We were looking at that Shawnee and Will Rogers game, and it was a 6-point game going into the 4th quarter. So that was a game that Rogers really needed to win, but they went to Shawnee to try to get that win. And then last week against Edison, they were winning 28-7. And then Edison came back and won 35-28. So, again, this is a Ropers team which, if a couple of things go their way this year, they're in the playoffs. They scored 30-something points against Bishop Kelly, and we only got to score 19 against them. So, they're a high-potent offense. Snap. Demery back to pass on 1st down and 10. He tries going deep, near side. It is incomplete. Step for step with him was Eric McCarty. Wanting the pass interference was number 3, Trey Morrow. But that brings up 2nd down and 10. That is one thing that we've seen tonight. I mean, they're letting the secondary and the receivers play here.
Yeah, sitting here in the booth, I was thinking that they were going to hit McCarty with the pass interference. But then if you look closer, they both was hand fighting the whole way, so good no call right there by the officials.
6:01 remaining in the first half. 2nd and 10 from the Roper 37-yard line. They have the ball. Moving left to right if you're listening on radio. They're going to have a 4-receiver set, 2 to each side, kind of closer to the line, not real spread out. Demery gets the ball. Long handoff, and there's going to be Owen Russell in the backfield. Says, you sit down. That'll be a loss there. Loss of 4 yards will bring up 3rd down and 14.
3rd down, 14.
So the Buffaloes trying to get the Ropers off the field. Again, they brought out their offense on 4th down on the other side of the 50 once before, but it ended up being a drop punt. You never know. This is an explosive offense, and expect the unexpected. Man in motion. That's Dimmitt. To the left side of the formation. 3rd and 14, the snap. Demery back to pass, looking left. He's under pressure now by Shumway, working now forward to the 25-yard line, gets a block to the near side to the 35, still keeping the play alive, and he steps out of bounds before he can get to the 1st down marker. Stepped out of bounds at the 40-yard line. He was met by Greg Quintana at the 45, but he stepped out for a gain of 6. 8 yards away from a 1st down, and that might bring out a punt from Will Rogers. We'll see, though. Demery punted the last ball away on a drop punt, so he could do anything here. Clock stops at 5:05 as Demery went out of bounds.
He was pleading his case over here with the near sideline judge that he got further than he did before he stepped out, but they didn't move the ball. They kept it right around the 39.5.
And they're lining up the offense. They did this last time, but they had a drop punt. Trips left, ball their own 39. They're going to go for it. Play action, looking left. Demery passes left. It is caught, first down. Ball comes loose, and the Buffs jump on it at the 45. They forced their third turnover of the first half. And I think the man that batted it loose, was it Killian Barnes? I can't tell who batted it loose, who applied the hit. But the Buffs jump on it at their own 45-yard line, and they'll move it right to left. They had the first down, but the hit jarred the ball loose. And the Buffalo offense will get it back. So they have 4:53 remaining in the first half. 3 timeouts remaining for the Buffaloes. 37-6 is our score. Buffaloes lead. So the play clock has begun. 14 and ticking. Buffalo's still in the huddle right now. They're going to bring out receivers. Looks like Leighton Bass, Killian Barnes, Cale Prather as Barnes goes in motion. Here's the snap. Play action, looking middle. Boatwright steps up in the pocket. He'll try heaving it deep. One-on-one coverage for Bass. He dropped it. Around the 10-yard line. Bass tried stepping forward a little bit to draw the contact with his man that was guarding him, number 4, Jordan Webb. But as he ran into him, he kind of lost his footing. The ball was in the arms of Bass, but then he dropped it. That'll make it 2nd down and 10. Another dime of a ball, though, there from Boatwright. He is feeling it tonight. I think your player to watch, he's showing out. Rogers showing blitz. Same play here. Nope, this time they're going to hand it off over to Watkins, who goes up the middle. Breaks into the secondary, gets the first down, and will make his way to the Rogers 41-yard line. Watkins a gain of 13 yards to move the chains. As the clock is at 4:36, McAlester working tempo here. Same formation, tight end left. Lone receiver on the far side, is that Quintana? Barnes moves in motion again. Here's the snap. Handoff once again, Watkins. Same play as the last one before that, as he gets a gain of 2, maybe 3. 2nd down on the way. That's one thing I like to see from Coach Mazey. He's like, hey, if a play really worked last time, let's run it again. Why would we change it up if it's working? And he's done that for the, 4 years that we've seen him. The one game he came over to McAlester with, coaching for Poto, and now the last few years with the Buffaloes. If you see one play go really well, he likes to do it again because he's like, why would I stop doing it if you can't stop it? So that time they did get a good gain of 3 to bring up 2nd down and 7. They got 8 to snap it as they break the huddle. 2 receivers right, 1 left. The snap. Play action. Boatwright dumps it off. Finds Faber to the 30-yard line. Outside. Takes a hit late, but he does get the first down. That'll move the chains. Chase Faber came in to be the tight end on that grab, and he muscled his way inside the 30-yard line.
First down, Buffalo.
And that'll get him out to the 28. And Faber will come off the field and says, I like catching passes, but I like delivering punishment more than getting it. To the 28. Ball on the far hash. 3:20 and ticking here. Watkins will stay the running back on the left side. They're going to spread things out. 4 receivers set, 2 to each side. 1st and 10. Boatwright takes the snap and rolls left. Steps up, throws. It'll be caught by, that's Lesnow, near side to the 15-yard line. And he will step out of bounds after another first down grab by Lesnow as we're into the red zone again. And whether you're a seasoned pitmaster or a beginner, McAlester Home Store has a cooking option for you. Traeger Big Green Egg, Louisiana. Make your wood-fired dreams a reality over at McAlester Home Store. So they get the ball out to the 11-yard line. 1st down and 10. Buffs in the red zone again. Clock stops at 3:02 as Lesnow went out of bounds. Looks like Watkins is going to stay the tailback on the left side of Boatwright. 2 tight ends on the left side. We got 2 receivers on the right. Ball in the near hash. Boatwright takes a snap. He's going to pass. Looking right. Under pressure by 3 different jerseys. Throws it late. Touchdown, McAlester. He's going fishing. Leighton Bass on the touchdown grab.
Let's make sure there's not a penalty marker on the field because every time Leighton catches one, there always is, it seems like.
This one ain't coming back, and Leighton Bass just reeled in his 5th catch of the season. Was that cheesy? I don't care. I like my puns. Kobe Clark will go on to attempt the extra point. Snap, hold, kick is up, and it is good. 44-6 the score, 2:56 remaining here in the first half. You're listening to McAlester Football here on
Pepsi-Cola McAlester was recently awarded Bottler of the Year. At Pepsi, we're committed to providing the best service in the beverage world. It's not just Pepsi either. We offer an assortment of beverages like Starbucks Frappuccino, Sierra Mist, Aquafina, Muscle Milk, Rockstar, Mountain Dew, Lipton Teas, and much more. If you own a business and need a vending company, Pepsi-Cola McAlester can help you. Call us at 918-423-2360. Pepsi-Cola McAlester, Bottler of the Year and proud sponsor of the 2021 football season.
Buffaloes have 3 touchdowns off turnovers here tonight. They get another one off of a fumble recovery. As we're going to have a drive summary for you here in just a moment. Clark going to kick this one away. This one's deep again. This one returnable again as he's kicking into the wind at the 5-yard line. It's Demery moving near side. Gets around a defender to the 20-yard line where he's pushed out of bounds. Right around the 21, and that's where they're going to start this drive. Phillip, we have a drive summary.
That was a 6-play, 55-yard touchdown drive that took 1 minute and 57 seconds off the clock. It was finished off with a 11-yard touchdown pass from Trent Boatwright to Leighton Bass, and the PAT was good. And that is your drive summary brought to you by Bishop's Funeral Service. Bishop's Funeral Service is a full-service establishment that offers a wide range of services, and they love our McAlester Buffaloes.
Hey, a couple of people like my fishing puns. Crystal Barlow says, I like the puns. Coach Belt, tuning in, says, I like your fishing puns with a thumbs up. By the way, yeah, Leighton Bass in the last touchdown grab. Anytime he makes a touchdown, he's going fishing, if you didn't know. Pistol formation.
You know, your fishing puns.
Yeah, as we have first down and 10, Demery going deep on the far side, has a man open, and he makes the catch again. Around the 45-yard line, big completion of a 24 yards down to the Will Rogers 45. We move the chains for the Ropers. On the grab, I think that was once again, it was either Morrow or Jameson, but I think it was Jameson as he's coming from the pile. Yep, that is Jameson on the grab. First down and 10, 2:33 remaining in the first half. You were saying about my fishing puns?
Your fishing puns just make me wish that it wasn't getting colder, but instead it was getting springtime again, so we can go crappie fishing here.
Hey, that sounds like a good plan to me, but hunting season, it's alive and well right now.
True.
Trips right. First and 10, the snap. Pass out into the flat, caught in stride at the 40-yard line, and he loses his footing and almost took a big shot from Faber, who led off and saw that he was falling down. That's going to be a gain of 1 at the 46-yard line, but the clock will continue to, as Chris Berman says, tick, 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 tick. Under 2 minutes remaining, the Rogers Ropers have a timeout left here in the first half, and they also get the ball to start off the second half. Buffalo's leading 44-6. 2nd and 9 on the way from their own 46-yard line. By the way, on that grab once again was Simpkins. 4 receivers set, 2 at each side, man in motion. This one will be Dimmitt to the right side of the formation, the snap. This will be a handoff, and he's met in the backfield, spinning out of a tackle, but he doesn't go very far. In fact, that is a loss of 1. First man up from the pile was number 62, Zach Rogers. I got an echo here. Usually I like to play a game with the PA. Every once in a while, who can say it first? That time I think I barely beat him.
Just barely.
3rd down and 10. Les now will come out to be a safety.
Also number 59 for the Buffaloes.
So they bring out an extra defensive back here. I think it's going to be him playing nickel, really. 3rd and 10, under a minute remaining in the third. Buffs have all 3 timeouts, by the way. Man in motion right side. Demery, the snap. He'll look left. Toss deep left. Man's open for a moment, and it is incomplete, and there's the flag.
Pass is incomplete.
In the coverage. Greg Quintana was in the area. That was Caden Lustnow in the area. No, that's Killian Barnes in the area. He put his hands up, and he wasn't looking at the ball, and that's going to end up being a pass interference there.
Pass interference.
I didn't think he made a lot of contact, though, but once you surrender yourself and you put the hands up and you're not looking at the dude, or looking at the ball, rather, and you're looking right into the face of the receiver, people like to call flags on that a lot.
That is the textbook play on how to get pass interference called on you.
First down and 10, ball at the 40-yard line of McAlester now after the penalty. Demery under pressure. He rolls right. He throws late, and it's going to be incomplete. Caught out of bounds by Leighton Bass. He catches it near the track. We do have a flag. Do you see where the flag is at? It's standing. Where is the flag at?
I don't see a flag. Unless he's
about to do intentional grounding. He's about to call intentional grounding, but again, this is just me being impartial here. Demery got out of the pocket all the way to the near sideline, and it went past. Did it go past the original line of scrimmage?
I'm pretty sure it did.
Yeah, they pick up the flag. Yeah, it's not intentional grounding.
There is no penalty on the play.
They were about to call it, and then one referee came in and helped them change his mind. Second down and 10. So they're going to line up 4 receivers on the left side. For the first time tonight, empty backfield, 5 wide, but 4 on the left side. The only receiver by himself on the near side is Jamison, who's reeled in a few catches for big gains in the first half. Demery, all alone, claps and gets the ball. 3-step drop, looks middle. Now will try to take it himself and run up the middle. He's caught by the jersey, caught from behind, breaks out of a tackle to the 33-yard line he goes. Not enough for the first down. The clock will continue to run with 22 seconds, and we'll take a timeout now as Rogers takes one. You're listening to McAlester Football here on KU.
Whether you just found it or you've lived there for years, you'll never forget that feeling. It was something that made you realize this house would become your home. And since there's no place like it, it deserves protection just as special. A local Allstate agent can help you customize an Allstate house and home insurance policy and point out lots of ways to save, like claim-free rewards, extra savings every year you don't file a claim. Call McAlester Allstate agent Lyle Whitworth today. Coverage and discounts subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Rewards feature optional. Savings vary. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois. Allstate Vehicle and Property Insurance Company.
For more than 50 years now, First Realty has helped the residents of McAlester and the surrounding area with their real estate needs. Whether residential or commercial, First Realty will guide you through the process of buying or selling your home or business. You can view our property inventory online at first-realty.net. We update our listings daily. If it's on the market, you'll find it at first-realty.net or give us a call at 918-423-3122. First Realty, a proud sponsor of Buffalo football.
So the Rogers Ropers take their final timeout with 21 seconds remaining in the first half. Buffalo's leading 44-6. It is 3rd down and 3 for the Ropers offense from the Buffalo 33-yard line. Empty backfield, 5 wide. They're stacking the receivers on the right side and left. Here's the snap. Demery under pressure as he gets it past Dakota Moten, the outside linebacker. Now moves forward. Will try to run it from the 30-yard line to the 25, to the 20. He's got a blocker in front of him and is pushed out of bounds with 9 seconds on the clock. Now they're going to trim it down to 8. He says that he steps out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Sometimes that's just the game plan. If someone's open, toss it. If not, let's run around a bunch and we'll find some open space eventually. He's gotten out of so many would-be sacks tonight, it's not even funny.
It's like somebody turned on the PlayStation 2, put in Madden 04, and you have Michael Vick running around.
That is right. That's exactly right. How Demery is playing football right now is literally how I play football on PlayStation. Just run around, find the open man, but he can do it, and it's like he's not even tired. It's very impressive seeing Demery play tonight. What could be the final play of the first half. 1st down and 10 from the Buffalo 13-yard line. 8 seconds remaining in the game. Clock is stopped. Snap. Demery looking left to pass. He'll toss left towards the end zone. Up for grabs. It is intercepted again. Cale Prather brought it in. Said, give me that. With 2.5 seconds remaining in the first half, the Buffaloes have forced their 4th turnover. And they'll get the ball for one more play in the second quarter. By the way, we want to give, while we have the time, this information. we will not be able to video stream the OSSAA games on YouTube during the playoffs. Again, when it comes towards the playoffs, they start to charge, and again, we will be having some games on the NFHS network. We're trying to make it to where we can get our call on that, but if not, you can still listen to our calls on KNED 1150 AM, 98.3 FM. Also, we will be online at McAllisterRadio.com on the KNED tab or on the KNED app. You can listen that way as well. So we wanted to let everyone know right now while we have the time so that you're not disappointed next week. The snap, handoff, last play of the second quarter, and it's a big gain here. It's Watkins moving forward, running over a man to the 40-yard line, and that will be the end of the first. So we're at halftime here at Hook Eales Stadium, First National Field. Our score is McAlester 44 and Will Rogers 6. Stick around for the Buffalo Halftime Show, brought to you by Pop's Kettle Corn, beginning shortly. This is Buffalo Football on KNED 1150 AM and 98.3 FM.
For more than 50 years now, First Realty has helped the residents of McAlester and the surrounding area with their real estate needs. Whether residential or commercial, First Realty will guide you through the process of buying or selling your home or business. You can view our property inventory online at first-realty.net. We update our listings daily. If it's on the market, you'll find it at first-realty.net or give us a call at 918-423-3122. First Realty, a proud sponsor of Buffalo football.
Certified, certified, certified. What's this? I'm certifying our team as awesome, like you said. We did just win Nissan's Award of Excellence for the 9th time.
I was actually talking about all of our Nissan certified pre-owned vehicles that we have. They go through a rigorous certification and come with a 7-year, 100,000 limited powertrain warranty and roadside assistance.
Of course. Don't forget to tell him Morgan sent ya.
Benton Nissan is your best deal dealer. Learn more at bentonnissan.com.
There seems like a ton to choose from, right? I was looking for one that didn't charge monthly fees, with bounce protection, and had mobile banking. I found the Bank NA. The Bank NA has been voted #1 for 10 years in a row in the McAlester News Capital's Reader's Choice Awards. The bonus is that they're local, so the money stays in town. Call 918-423-2265 or go in to find what you need in checking options. The Bank NA. Strong, secure, and ready to loan. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Best Western Inn of McAlester. Traveling through McAlester or need accommodations for out-of-town guests? Best Western Inn of McAlester and American Lodge and Suites are both locally owned by the Freestad family for many years. Both offer comfort and convenience at affordable prices. Best Western Inn of McAlester and American Lodge and Suites are located on the 69 Bypass in McAlester.
Hey guys, it's Sam from Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in McAlester. It is no secret that new vehicles are hard to come by these days, so I really need used cars and trucks, and we are buying everything we can get our hands on. I'm going to have appraisers at the dealership every day this month except Sunday. So if you're looking to sell or trade your vehicle, it is a great time to bring it in, get top dollar, and either sell it or trade it for another one. If you owe money on your vehicle or own it free and clear, either way we can give you a hand. So come on in and see us here at Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAlester and let us make it happen for you.
W.E. Alford Propane, proudly serving southeastern Oklahoma for more than 68 years, providing the best service, the best products, and the most competitive prices. W.E. Alford Propane offers credit terms, accepts major credit cards, and participates in energy assistance programs too, and will always beat any competitor's price. Give us a call right now, and we'll be there right now. W.E. Alford Propane, 918-423-3121, or toll free 800-256-1712. Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in McAlester announces Fair Days. Yes, the ultimate customer appreciation event. Mark your calendars, October 18th through the 23rd. The biggest event of the year featuring fair food, games, lots of prizes too, plus live music from Travis Kidd and LaRon Simpson. Don't forget, Patriot has the largest selection of trucks in Oklahoma. Fair Days, going on October 18th through the 23rd at Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in McAlester.
Vickers Power Sports is Southeast Oklahoma's source for the best built side-by-sides, personal watercraft, and ATVs. Pre-sales going on now on all Polaris, Can-Am, and Kawasaki. Machines that are built for weather that changes in an instant. Machines built for welding pipe, slinging hay, and boots dusted with red dirt. We are Vickers Power Sports, and we understand what Southeast Oklahomans need to get the job done right. Or just have a family day blazing the trails. Vickers Power Sports, get your adventure rolling.
Running into old friends is nice. Running into a total stranger, well, it can be real unpleasant. You don't need any help from Buck Wilson Frame and Body Shop for those pleasant meetings, but if you have one of those unwanted encounters, give them a call. They're expert craftsmen, specialists with years of experience in collision repair, and they use only genuine factory replacement parts and state-of-the-art equipment. Buck Wilson Frame and Body Shop, 103 East Oklahoma in McAlester.
When you're diagnosed with a life-limiting illness, hope is not lost. Hospice of McAlester is the most experienced hospice in the area. Serving Pittsburg County and most surrounding counties, Hospice of McAlester works with your doctor to provide medical care and emotional support 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Call 918-423-3911. Hospice of McAlester is your hometown hospice.
Well, it's been an offensive showing here in the first half. Buffaloes have put up 44 points, assisted with 6 on defense, a pick 6 earlier on in the game. And we were mentioning really throughout the year that although the Buffaloes' defense was outstanding, they weren't getting many turnovers. They came into the game with only 12 on the season. They've gotten 4 tonight alone. They've gotten 3 interceptions, and they've also gotten a fumble recovery that was on the second to last drive by the Ropers. So they have used a lot of offense in the first half, and the turnover bug for the Will Rogers Ropers on defense to be able to have a 44-6 lead as we're going towards the second half here in just a moment. This is the Buffalo Halftime Show brought to you by Pop's Kettle Corn in Old Town, a veteran-owned business. Phillip, what was your opinion on the first half?
Just an amazing showing all around by the Buffaloes. Defensively, getting turnovers, we harp on it every week. You want to get turnovers to create more success for the offense, and they're cashing in on those tonight. And Trent Boatwright he's been almost flawless throwing the football, putting dimes on it while getting hit. And but I want to give some praise and some shout-outs to Marcuric Demery. He is everything that Coach Mazey talked about and then some.
Yep, he likened him to Josh Jacobs, which if you don't know who he is, he played for McLean. He was a senior when Coach Mazey was there in his first year with the Poto Pirates. So he got to play against him for 1 year, and he likened him to Josh Jacobs because I'm saying that he ended up going to play at Alabama. He won, I think it was the National Championship MVP with Alabama, then was a first-round draft pick, and now is playing for the Las Vegas Raiders. So he is a stud, and Demery is playing really well tonight too, although the score may not show it. He is a very talented athlete. So let's look at some of the scoring from the first half for both the Buffaloes and the Ropers. The game started off with a 7-play drive by the Buffaloes that ended up with a 3-yard touchdown run by Eric McCarty. Then the Buffaloes forced the Ropers to go 3 and out with a punt. Then McAlester, they went on another 8-play drive that ended with a 4-yard touchdown run by Eric McCarty. And then the Buffalo said, we're tired of scoring on offense, let's score on defense. It was technically a 3-and-out by the Ropers, but this time it ended in a pick 6 by Dakota Moten. Then the Ropers got the ball back, went on their most successful drive of the game so far, including 2 fourth-down conversions and a third down conversions and a third-down conversion. 14-play drive that ended up ending with 6. They did not get the 2-point conversion, so that led us to McAlester getting the ball back. Scored in only 3 plays, a dime of a ball from Trent Boatwright to Killian Barnes. 69-yard touchdown pass was the next score by the Buffaloes. And then we had Rogers go back down the field. They ended up throwing an interception, and that pick was to Killian Barnes. Then McAlester got the ball back, with the interception. 10-yard touchdown run by Dakota Moten. Then the Buffaloes got a fumble recovery. After what looked like another fourth down conversion by the Ropers, they get the ball back after forcing a ball loose again in the secondary by McAlester to get the ball back and then score 6 plays later with an 11-yard touchdown pass from Trent Boatwright to Leighton Bass. So if you're keeping count here, Boatwright has 2 touchdown passes in the first half, and Boatwright has 15 touchdown passes on the season thus far. And then to just end off the first half with the way McAlester defense has been playing, it was an interception by Caleb Prather in the end zone, preventing the Ropers from getting any more points up on the board. And that is where we're at the end of the half. 44-6, your McAlester Buffaloes lead over the Ropers. So, Phillip, who has been your difference maker so far? I think I already know who you're going to say because you were kind of talking about him earlier.
Offensively, it's Trent Boatwright. Kid steps up, take a shot, delivers a dime to Killian Barnes. His other touchdown pass, steps up, takes a shot, delivers one in the bread basket, as they say, to Leighton Bass. And defensively, man, you could say the entire defense. You can single out, 1 or 2 guys. But I'm going to go with Dakota Moten because of the pick 6. It kind of really flipped it around and kind of flipped the script on this Roper team. And it made Demery turn on a switch because that was his only throw where he was rolling left and threw bad, and it just kind of didn't look good. Because after that, even though he's thrown two more picks after that, they were good balls. They were just routes that were jumped from the defensive backs. That was the only bad one he threw. So I'm going to say Dakota Moten.
I'm going to go a 2-for-1 special, and I'm going to say Killian Barnes. Killian Barnes got it done with the 69-yard touchdown reception from Boatwright. And then, again, if he doesn't put on that stiff arm, create some separation between him and the defender, that is not a touchdown pass for Boatwright. So the Buffaloes ended up getting a score there, and also he has the interception on defense. But I'm not going to cheat. I'm going to pick another one on defense, too. I'm going to go Caleb Prather. He has forced a lot of incomplete passes from Demery so far in the first half because he's been batting balls down, and it finally paid off at the end of the first half, saving a touchdown with a 50-50 ball, brought it down for an interception in the end zone. So I'll go Caleb Prather and Killian Barnes as my difference makers, and of course, Eric McCarty. It's almost a given that you're going to say Eric McCarty. Again, we mentioned the Sooners so often. I was listening to the Sooner broadcast last week. They're getting to that point with Caleb Williams. They're like, hey, yeah, Caleb Williams. We say him every week, so that's kind of cheating now if you mention the same guy every week. So, of course, Eric McCarty has been, once again, fantastic. He has a couple of touchdowns tonight, and he is up to 25 touchdown carries on the season. So we're going to take a break. The score at the end of the half, 44-6, McAlester is leading the Will Rogers Ropers. We'll have scores around the district and area coming up next. This is the Buffalo Halftime Show, brought to you by Pop's Kettle Corn in Old Town, a veteran.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Mackenzie Moss.
Welcome back to the Buffalo Halftime Show, brought to you by Pop's Kettle Corn in Old Town, a veteran-owned business. McAlester leading at the break 44-6 right now. Let's look at how games are going around the district. Also 5A4, one game that we're really paying attention to, with our scoreboard update, brought to you by Beautiful Rooms Furniture. They're all stocked up with bargains in every section: living room, bedroom, dining room, and more, plus a nice selection of mattresses from Simmons, Symbol, and Corsicana. Buy on time with 100 days, same as cash, no credit check needed, or 0% for 12 months with approved credit. Stop in and say hi to Kermit, Todd, and Rocky. Beautiful homes begin at Beautiful Rooms Furniture, 815 East Wyandotte, McAlester. Ladies and gentlemen, Phillip Jewell.
We're going to go to Class B, where Dewar is currently up 50-6 in this, on Quinton. The last update still says 2 minutes left to go in the second quarter.
That might be a mercy rule here pretty soon.
Colcord is up 36-0 on Canadian at the half. We do not have a Savannah score, so if anybody listening, if you know the Savannah score, shoot it to us in a text message or Facebook or Twitter. Now we're going to move on to Class 2A, where the games, are shaken up the way kind of how we thought. We both picked Idabel. That game either is in the half or starting in the third quarter. I don't really know. It says third quarter, but didn't have a time. But Atoka's leading Idabel 14-7.
Atoka leading Idabel 14-7. I'm glad that I went off. I almost picked Idabel, and at the last second I said, you know what? I'm going Atoka, and I'm glad I have so far.
And I said I wouldn't be surprised if Atoka wins, so here's a shocker.
Well, let's go back real quick. Once again, a reminder that Idabel and Atoka game, the winner goes to the playoffs, the loser goes home.
So it's going to be a second half battle. Hugo 25-7 over Hartshorn right now. Hartshorn came off a big win. Hugo's shutting them down.
I was banking on Hartshorn coming off that big win, having nothing to lose. I know Hugo's been the better team, but I was hoping that Hartshorn would come out a little bit stronger there.
Me too, buddy. We're going to go to Eufaula. Eufaula's only loss was to Vianen at the beginning of the year, and I don't see them losing against Antlers. They're up 21-0 at the half.
All right, there you go. There's that one.
And now, Coach Jeff Marshall has the Diggers up 14-0 on Valiant.
There you go.
Let's go, Wilburton.
Let's go, Wilburton. Let's go, local teams.
And Holdenville has an 8-0 lead over Crooked Creek at the half. And so that's going to close out our local matchups. Now we're going to move into 5A3, where Tulsa Edison has a 13-8 lead on East Central at the half.
Edison has a 13-8 lead over East Central.
Yes.
Okay.
Bishop Kelly blasting Shawnee 42-0 late in the second quarter.
42-0. Bishop Kelly over Shawnee. I'm telling you, Bishop Kelly's hitting their stride. I would not want to face Bishop Kelly in the playoffs right now.
Coweta 21-7 over Durant. 3 minutes left to go in the second quarter. 21-7.
That's it?
That's it. I thought that was going to be a wider margin.
Now, we're looking at one very important game, and this determines the future for the McAlester Buffaloes, because the winner goes to the playoffs and faces us next week. The loser, season's over. Who do we have here between Sapulpa and Glenpool?
Sapulpa is up 26-14 at the half.
So a little bit close, couple-score game against Sapulpa leading Glenpool, 26-14.
I'm also keeping up with the last two games in 5A2 because the reason is if Carl Albert is to lose and Guthrie wins by 15, well, even if Guthrie wins, Guthrie has more district points than Carl Albert, and the 2 seed from that side of the bracket, if both teams win next week, will come here to McAlester. And right now, Carl Albert is only up 14-0 on Lawton Ike at the half.
I think they still win that game, though, so I don't think we have to worry about playing the Titans that early, but again, we're keeping an eye on it.
Guthrie, they're playing Western Heights. Western Heights is only playing tonight because it's Guthrie senior night, and Guthrie is up 42-0 at the half.
All right, that is it for your scores from around the area, around the state. The score for our game in McAlester, again, the Buffaloes leading 44-6 over the Will Rogers Ropers. Stats and keys to the second half coming up next. This is the Buffalo Halftime Show brought to you by Pop's Kettle Corn in Old Town, a veteran-owned. Welcome back to the Buffalo Halftime Show, brought to you by Pop's Kettle Corn in Old Town, a veteran-owned business. The score at the end of the first half, McAlester leading big over the Ropers 44-6. The final game of the regular season and senior night here for the Buffaloes. We have about 5 minutes until the start of the second half. Let's look at some stats, shall we? Starting off with Will Rogers. So we only had 2 carries for number 2 of the Ropers, Addison Cole. He's got 2 carries for 3 yards. Number 32 of the Ropers, Eamon Simpkins. He has 5 carries for -3 yards, but he has a touchdown run of 1 yard. And number 6, McCurrick Demery, he's got 7 carries for 43 yards. Now, Demery has thrown the ball a lot in the first half, and I mean a lot. He's thrown the ball 25 times in the first half. And let me count up the completions. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He is 8 for 25. I've never seen someone throw the ball so much in the first half alone. 8 for 25, at least in high school ball. That is 32% completion percentage. He does not have a touchdown pass yet. The touchdown reception was from Rashawn Jameson, an 11-yard touchdown. That's not a touchdown catch. He does not have one of those. That's just an 11-yard gain in general. Number 4, I don't know what that one was. Number 4, Jordan Webb has a catch for 7 yards. Oh, no, I switched over to McAlester. Sorry. Number 10, let's start all over. Bryson Dimmitt, he has a catch for 5 yards. Number 3, Trey Morrow has 3 catches for 34 yards. And Rashawn Jameson, he has 4 catches for 83 yards. The Ropers had 43 yards rushing in the first half, 122 yards passing, 165 yards total in the first half. Now looking at your Buffaloes, McCarty has 7 carries, 2 touchdowns, 78 yards. Ethan Watkins has 5 carries for 41 yards. Barnes has 1 carry for -9 yards. Moten, 7 carries, 69 yards and a touchdown. Caden Luss now has a carry for 1 yard, and Boatwright has a carry for 5 yards. Boatwright has thrown the ball 9 times. He is 7 for 9 for 120 yards and 2 touchdown passes. His quarterback rating right now is off the charts. Leighton Bass has a touchdown catch, an 11-yard touchdown catch. Zach Freestead has a reception for 7 yards. Quintana, a 10-yard reception. Cale Prather, a 4-yard reception. Barnes with the 69-yard touchdown grab. Number 3, that's Chase Faber, has a 10-yard grab. We also have Caden Luss now with the 17-yard grab. The Buffaloes have 3 penalties, totaling for a lot of yards, actually. 40 yards of penalties off the 3. Buffaloes had 185 rushing yards, 120 passing yards, 305 total yards in the first half, averaging almost a first down a play, 9.84 yards per play. So as we go towards the second half, what are your keys to the second half, Phillip?
Just keep doing what you're doing offensively and defensively. Don't get any stupid penalties that's going to hurt you going into the playoffs, such as two unsportsmanlike conducts will get you ejected from the game, but you can get ejected by just measly throwing a punch, and that is something that you don't want to do. So no matter what the situation, if something like that does happen, just walk away from the situation, because if you get ejected in a game tonight, you'll miss next week and the week after that if the Buffaloes were to win next week. Can't have anything like that. Secondly, just get out here healthy, man, because the game's already wrapped up and you've already won the district. So right now, from here on out, it's just pretty much wrapping it up and staying healthy.
All right, so it was McAlester that won the toss to start off the game, and they elected to receive. So getting the ball to start off the second half will be the Will Rogers Ropers. That'll be happening here in about 2.5 minutes. But right now, we're going to take a break. Again, this has been the Buffalo Halftime Show, brought to you by Pop's Kettle Corn in Old Town, a veteran-owned business. Again, we'll be back here in about 2 minutes with the start to the second half.
Vickers Furniture is having a scorching hot summer sale. Looking for patio furniture? We have it in stock and ready for delivery. And there's interest-free financing for 18 months. We have the recliner, sectional, dining room, and bedroom furniture you're looking for in stock. Plus, there's a huge selection of Serta mattresses. And as always, free local delivery. Vickers Furniture, 215 South 2nd, McAlester.
Vickers Furniture, we're right here with you.
Pepsi-Cola McAlester was recently awarded Bottler of the Year. At Pepsi, we're committed to providing the best service in the beverage world. It's not just Pepsi either. We offer an assortment of beverages like Starbucks Frappuccino, Sierra Mist, Aquafina, Muscle Milk, Rockstar, Mountain Dew, Lipton Teas, and much more. If you own a business and need a vending company, Pepsi-Cola McAlester can help you. Call us at 918-423-2360. Pepsi-Cola McAlester, Bottler of the Year and proud sponsor of the 2021 football season.
Whether you just found it or you've lived there for years, you'll never forget that feeling. It was something that made you realize this house would become your home. And since there's no place like it, it deserves protection just as special. A local Allstate agent can help you customize an Allstate house and home insurance policy and point out lots of ways to save, like claim-free rewards, extra savings every year you don't file a claim. Call McAlester Allstate agent Lyle Whitworth today. Coverage and discounts subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Rewards feature optional. Savings vary. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois. Allstate Vehicle and Property Insurance Company. If you're listening on radio as we get the volume back here, this is the second time today that I've not turned on the volume on YouTube. They'll be returning it right to left. The Will Rogers Ropers will. Buffalo's kicking it off left to right. Again, Kobe Clark booting it away from the 35-yard line, brought to you by, again, Jet Tire Service. Clark kicks it away. It's a squib kick up the middle, and we are starting off the second half. Fielded at the 23-yard line by Demery. Works right, works back left. Gets to the 25-yard line, runs into his own man, and he's actually stopped before he can get to the 25, down at the 24, and that is where the Ropers are going to start this drive. Again, Demery was 8 for 25, 32% completion percentage in the first half. He was the leading rusher as well for the Ropers. He did throw for 122 yards, though.
You know, he's doing everything. He's the kick returner, the quarterback, the running back. McCurrick Demery is literally all of the Tulsa Roper offense. And also, I want to say something. You know, Sam McAlester rocking the all gold tonight. Bruno Mars would be very happy. 24-karat magic.
That's right. Coming in to be inside linebacker, by the way, freshman Braden Bumpus here on this play. First down and 10. Demery throws right, and it is picked off. First play of the second half. Down the near sideline. Oski. It's Greg Quintana. 15-yard line. Down to the 12. That is the fourth interception of the day for the Buffaloes. The fifth turnover of the day for the Black Death defense. And we do have a running clock here in the second half. 44-6 of the score. The clock is not stopped. Buffaloes have the ball inside the red zone. Brought to you by McAlester Home Store. McAlster's newest flooring source has arrived. Do you need tile, carpet, or luxury vinyl? McAlester Home Store can help. Free measurements and quality installers. Come see us at 5th and Wyandotte, McAlester. So it'll be Trent Boatwright starting offense coming out. We got Eric McCarty to the left side of him. 2 tight ends right, a receiver to each side. Ball already in the red zone at the 13. Boatwright takes a snap. Hands it off. McCarty right up the middle. He will be tackled after a gain of 11. He's down to the 3-yard line. That'll move the chains. Brought to you by Beautiful Rooms Furniture. All stocked up with bargains for your entire home and a nice selection of mattresses from Simmons, Symbol, and Corsicana. Beautiful homes start with Beautiful Rooms in McAlester. First and goal from the 3. Buffs moving quickly here. Late addition to the Rogers defense is their defensive end here. First and goal from the 3. Handoff McCarty. Right up the middle. Touchdown number 3 for the senior tonight. And that makes it the 50-burger early here in the third quarter. 9:43 remaining. 50-6 is our score. McCarty takes another trip to the end zone. And he says, thanks for the alley-oop, Greg. Got him all the way to the 13, and McCarty did the rest. See who we have on to attempt the extra point. I think this is Justin Perez. Here's the snap. Kick is up, and it is through the uprights. It is good. Actually, that is Katie Clark on the extra point.
And the Buffaloes lead at 51-6, 9:04 remaining in the third quarter. You're listening to McAlester Football here on KNED.
For more than 50 years now, First Realty has helped the residents of McAlester and the surrounding area with their real estate needs. Whether residential or commercial, First Realty will guide you through the process of buying or selling your home or business. You can view our property inventory online at first-realty.net. We update our listings daily. If it's on the market, you'll find it at first-realty.net or give us a call at 918-423-3122. First Realty, a proud sponsor of Buffalo football.
Again, we have a running clock here in the second half. Buffaloes go up by 45 points, 51-6 is our score. That is also 50 burger number 32 in Coach Mazey's career. That information courtesy of Trent Borland. So thank you for letting us know that. Kobe kicks this one away. It's deep but returnable back at the 2-yard line. Looks like Demery's going to move it right. Try to get along the far sideline. He will get past the 20-yard line, and it'll be down around the 23. Again, the Black Death defense, they have forced 5 turnovers in this game. The starting defense looks like they are coming back out. I see, well, McCarty was heading out there for a moment. The starting D-line is out there. Zach Rogers. I see Jackson Smith. And Jaden Shumway is out there as well. So, except for Garrett Shumway, the starting D-line is out there. So we're kind of mixed with a little bit of starters, some reserves. Either way, guys that play varsity time here is out there with 7:05 remaining. We're going to have a drive summary here in just a moment. I forgot about that. We'll do it after this play. Demery claps, gets the ball. Screen pass, caught near side of the 20-yard line, tries to cut up field, and great closing speed there by Dakota Moten. He's been all over the place. No gain on the reception, actually a loss of 1. We'll make it 2nd down and 11. We have a drive summary for the Buffaloes on that previous drive. Phillip?
That was a very quick 2-play, 13-yard drive. That only took 1 minute and 10 seconds off the clock. Smith finished off with a 3-yard touchdown run by Eric McCarty. And the PAT by Miss Katie Clark was good. And that is your drive summary brought to you by Bishop's Funeral Service. Bishop's Funeral Service is a full-service establishment that offers a wide range of services, and they love our McAlester Buffaloes.
Calling it a loss of 2. 2nd and 12. Demery hikes up his leg. Man moves in motion. That's Dimment. To the right side of the formation for trips right. The snap. Demery back to pass on 2nd and 12. Under pressure. They can't get him again. He rolls out left down the near sideline. Tries to find open space. Throws it late. Finds a man at the 32-yard line. What a play. Gets the first down past the 35 and drags defenders to the 40. You mentioned it perfectly, Phillip. It's like he's playing Madden. Running around the field, and somehow he's got the vision to be able to find a wide open man, even though he's being surrounded by like 4 different gold jerseys. It's unbelievable. First down, Ropers out to the 40-yard line, ball in the far hash.
Incredible football IQ right there by Demery. Again, rolls right, forced back left by the Black Death defense. Rolling left, looked back right, had the awareness to get squared up and to fire a dime back across the field.
So 1st and 10 from their own 40-yard line, 5:22 and ticking remaining in the third quarter. Demery looks middle. We'll try to run it again. Up the middle, grabbed by the jersey, but he breaks out of it. To the 45-yard line, down the far sideline, grabbed by the jersey again, breaks another tackle, and then he's finally forced out after another first down carry past the 50-yard line to the McAlester 49.
49-yard line, first down, Ropers.
It looked like it could have been a design draw to play right there, or it might have just been, hey, I'm feeling heat, I got to go. Either way, Demery was able to get up. He got out of the pocket, and he shook through two arm tackles. And then the last one, they try to push him out. He bounces off. They try to jerk him out, and he just went ahead and went on, picked up another 2-3 yards. Hard physical run right there by Marcuric Demery.
McAlester showing an outside backer blitz here. 1st and 10 from the McAlester 49. For the Ropers, down 51-6, McAlester is leading. Demery back to pass, shoulder fake, passes out into the flat, caught at the 45-yard line. He's got space, first down to the 35-yard line. Skirts past the defender, trying to put on some footwork, and he's down to the 30-yard line. Great moves by Bryson Dimmitt. He's going to be another guy that'll be back for the Ropers next year. They got some talented juniors. Anderson, Morrow, Dimmitt, They're all going to be back next year. This is Demery's final year, but the Ropers are hoping that he helped pave the way for a future of success here for the Ropers, who are going to end up being just one spot out of the playoffs, finishing at 5th this year in 5A3.
You know, even though the scoreboard tells a different story, for those of y'all that are watching and listening to the game, y'all are actually getting to notice how good this Roper team really is.
Yeah, at least their offense. Their offense is really, really good, actually. Very talented. 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Demery. Back to pass. Now he's going to step up, and he's got plenty of green turf in front of him to the 15-yard line, to the 10, breaking out to the right, stays on his feet, but then is tripped up around the 11. That gets him into the red zone. Yeah, where they seem to be faltering is their defense. Their defense is struggling a little bit. That's where it looks like. That's what's been their downfall this year. Defense still giving up 32.4 points per game this year, although it's a lot better than 47 what they had last year. But their offense went from averaging 15 points per game in 2020 to 33.7 this year, up 20 points. Snap on 1st down and 10 from the McAlester 14-yard line, carrying it out to the right side. He's tackled inside the 5-yard line down to about the 4. I think on the carry there was Simpkins again. Simpkins already has a touchdown run. It's 2nd down and 3 from the 4. Again, they can get a 1st down without scoring here. 2.5 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. If you're wondering if this quarter or this half will go by quick, it's not just you, I promise. We do have the running clock here in the 2nd half, so this one will be wrapped up a little bit early here on senior night. Demery waiting the snap. Here it is. Play action, looking left, tosses to the end zone. It is incomplete. Threw it into one-on-one coverage. I believe that was Caden Less now defending the intended receiver, number 5, Anderson, who last year in 2020 had a couple of touchdown grabs on 25 receptions. He also played a little bit of running back for the Ropers last year in Tulsa when McAlester came to town. 4 carries for 8 yards, also had a 5-yard reception. So 3rd and 3 from the Buffalo 4-yard line. Buffalo's leading 51-6 with 1.5 minutes left to go in the 3rd. Demery in the pistol, trips right, the snap. Play action, he's under pressure on the left side, evades another tackler, and this one he's going to stroll into the end zone. Touchdown, Demery, touchdown, Ropers. It was another tackle that he shook out of, and he got to the end zone. The Buffaloes have not been able to tackle Demery in the backfield yet, but they've had so many hurries. And that makes it 51-12. And the Ropers here are going to go for 2. And with the running clock, this should send us into the 4th quarter unless they stop the clock in between special teams getting out there. So they're going to stack receivers on the right side and left side. Empty backfield, 5 wide, 3 on the right, 2 on the left. Ball right between the hashes on this 2-point conversion attempt. Demery back to pass, looks right, has a pocket, throws towards the end zone. It is incomplete. 2 crossing routes, and we have the Rogers-Ropers receivers run into each other. So we're going to keep it right here for the moment since we still have a running clock going towards the 4th quarter. 51-12 is our score. Buffaloes lead the Ropers, as we do have some seniors hugging some of the underclassmen on the near side by the Buffaloes. So number 14, Carter Lance, and number 1, Leighton Bass give each other a hug here. Well, are you ready for a drive summary? Let's go.
That was an 8-play, 76-yard touchdown drive that took 7 minutes and 42 seconds off the clock. It was finished off with a 4-yard touchdown run by McCurrick Demery, and the PAT, the 2-point conversion try was no good. And that is your drive summary brought to you by Bishop's Funeral Service. Bishop's Funeral Service is a full-service establishment that offers a wide range of services, and they love your McAlester Buffaloes.
All right, so we do go to the 4th quarter. Let's take a quick 30-second break. We'll be back here in just a moment. You're listening to the McAlester Buffaloes here on K-NED.
Certified. What's this? I'm certifying our team as awesome, like you said. We did just win Nissan's Award of Excellence for the 9th time.
I was actually talking about all of our Nissan certified pre-owned vehicles that we have. They go through a rigorous certification and come with a 7-year, 100,000 limited powertrain warranty and roadside assistance.
Of course. Don't forget to tell him Morgan sent ya.
Fenton Nissan is your best deal dealer. Learn more at fentonnissan.com.
Welcome back as we have fans trying to make PATs, and I think we had a fan make 2 of them. I don't know who it was, but either way, congratulations. 51-12 our score. Roper's kick it back off to start off the 4th quarter. Buffaloes will get it at the 35-yard line, being returned by Les now. He's also a punt returner. Let's see what he can do here. Gets to the far side of the 45-yard line, breaks past the 50, cuts it back left around a defender, and a good return by Caden Les now out to the Roper 45-yard line. And that's where the Buffaloes are going to start this drive. 51-12, the Buffaloes lead here in the 4th quarter. Again, a reminder that since we are going to the playoffs next week. Even though they're home games, we will not be able to video stream them, unfortunately. We apologize, but again, OSSAA rules are kind of preventing us from doing so this year. Again, there'll still be a stream on the NFHS. We are currently working to get our radio call synced up with it, so if you do watch it on the NFHS, you can still listen to us. But it is still going to be on the radio for free on KNED. That is absolutely free. 98.3 FM, 1150 AM, online at McAllisterRadio.com as we have first down and 10 for the Buffs. A handoff over to Watkins out to the right side. He's tackled down at the 41 after a good gain of 5 yards. Or you can download the KNED app wherever you do get your apps. You'll be able to find us there. Just look for that blue logo, and you'll be able to listen to us no matter where you're from. And always, if you find a site to stream it on, go for it. But again, remember you can sync up our audio with that stream by going to the KNED app. You'll be able to pause it and sync it up and be able to keep up with that information that way. Still going to bring the pregame, halftime, postgame shows so you can get all that information by tuning into us. 2nd and 6. Snap. Les now is going to keep it himself and go up the middle and break it out left to the 40-yard line. Tries to find a gap. Nothing's there, and he'll be tackled. Well, his forward progress will be stopped at the 41-yard line. So Les now gains 1, and they'll bring up 3rd down and 5. 10 minutes remaining in the game as we have this running clock to start off, or rather, here in the 4th quarter. And Phillip is back on door duty. You having fun?
That's the one thing I like about being on the road.
Is not being the, what is it, the chaperone? Bring people to the other side of the press box. Here's the snap on 3rd down. Going to be a keeper on play action as they brought the blitz. Les now caught from behind. He's trying to get pushed towards the 1st down. He's going to get it. He actually didn't have the 1st down, and the defender who came to try to make a tackle ran into him and pushed him past the 1st down marker. That'll move the chains. Brought to you by Beautiful Rooms Furniture. They're all stocked up with bargains for your entire home. They also have a nice selection of mattresses from Simmons, Symbol, and Corsicana. Beautiful homes start with Beautiful Rooms in McAlester. 1st down run there by Caden Les now.
I am the official press box door greeter at the Hook. That is my official job title now. I'm not the color analyst anymore.
Do we need to get you like a bellhop hat? Handoff over to Watkins, trying to go up the middle. He gets an initial good burst of speed up to about the 31-yard line, but that is where he's going to be called down at after he runs into the group and his forward progress has been stopped.
I'm going to do something a little different real quick. I want to say congratulations to all you Braves fans that waited 26 years. I bet the other night was fantastic for y'all.
Yep. Also, we have people, Charlie tuning back in. He says the Roper quarterback is a stud. Yeah, Demery is. He is a great player, and Ropers have had themselves a good one over the last 4 years, and a lot of hard work by that team and a lot of hard work by Demery. He got even better from last year. Man in motion. Here's a snap. Handoff again. Watkins off the left side to the 30-yard line. Again, that's where he's going to have his forward progress stopped. They're going to bring him to the turf after a gain of about 3 to the 28-yard line, and we have 8 minutes ticking remaining in the 4th quarter. Again, we will have a post-game show when this game ends here, and that will be brought to you by the fine folks over at OK Tire and Auto, so make sure that you're listening for some post-game coverage. That's including an interview with head coach Forrest Mazie. That'll be radio only, by the way, so all those ways I told you to listen, make sure you're listening that way.
They have a running clock. I wonder if Coach Mazie's going to try to have a running interview to how fast this second half is going.
We're going to actually take a timeout. We'll take it. You're listening to McAlester Football here on KNED.
So, checking accounts. There seems like a ton to choose from, right? I was looking for one that didn't charge monthly fees, with bounce protection, and had mobile banking. I found the Bank NA. The Bank NA has been voted #1 for 10 years in a row in the McAlester News Capital's Reader's Choice Awards. The bonus is that they're local, so the money stays in town. Call 918-423-2265 or go in to find what you need in checking options. The Bank NA. Strong, secure, and ready to loan. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Best Western Inn of McAlester. Traveling through McAlester or need accommodations for out-of-town guests? Best Western Inn of McAlester and American Lodge and Suites are both locally owned by the Freestad family for many years. Both offer comfort and convenience at affordable prices. Best Western Inn of McAlester and American Lodge and Suites are located on the 69 bypass in McAlester.
Third down and 4. McAlester burns their first time out of the game here in the fourth quarter as it's a direct snap over to Caden Less now, who gets the first down for the Buffaloes. Into the red zone he goes. And with 7:18 running in a running clock, McAlester leading 51-12. That'll move the chains. The red zone sponsor this year is McAlester Home Store. Remodeling or building a house can be rough, and McAlester Home Store can make it easier. Get flooring, backsplash, paint, and appliances. Plus, you can even get a free design consultation. That's at McAlester Home Store. Go check them out, 5th and Wyandotte in McAlester. So ball in the near hash, first down and 10 for the Buffaloes at the 18-yard line, under 7 minutes remaining in the game. Here's a snap and a handoff over to Watkins, who works right, works back left, gets good yardage inside the 15-yard line, and will be down around the 13. Ball will stay on the near hash. Gain of 5 will make it second down and 5. Again, looking over at Watkins, he had, coming into this game, 72 carries, 526 rushing yards, 4 touchdowns, and he is kind of coming up close on a new career-high rushing yards. He had 129 against Sallisaw in, I believe that was week 1 officially. And it seems like he has a lot more carries, but really his career high in carries is only 9, and that was against Bishop Kelly. In will come Braden Bumpus to be the running back here, though. He's on the left side of Les now. Tight end right, and we're going to have a false start. The receiver is going to get charged with the false start. On the far sideline, that was Brendan Rivera.
Dead ball, false start, Buffaloes.
They were going to get him with the offsides, too. And I think Rivera moved just a little bit late on that right side.
Second and 9.
So I'll make it second down and 9. 5:35 remaining in the game. Buffalo still in the red zone. Ball's at the 18-yard line. By the way, Les now at the quarterback spot. Coming into the year, he has rushed 14 times for 78 yards and 2 touchdowns. He's completed 76% of his passes for 175 yards, a touchdown, and a pick. Bumpus on the left side of Les now. 2 receivers to each side. Again, ball still in the near hash. 10 to snap it. On 2nd and 10, Les now back to pass. Screen pass. Trying to find Bumpus. He dropped it. It was a little high. Bumpus took a little bit of a shot there after that. And that'll bring up third down. It looks like 9 based off the yard marker. It's going to be a long 9, though.
Correction, that was second down for the Buff. 3rd and 9.
The fans who have braved out the first cold weather temperatures really of the year when it comes to football, still sticking it out. A lot of them have packed up and started heading home. 45 degrees outside, clear skies. 3rd and 10, Les now. Grab the ball and roll right, looking to pass. Looking downfield, looking for an open man. He overshot his man. He had Brendan Rivera for a possible first down, but he sailed it too far over to the right. And that will bring up 4th down, and out will come the kicking team with Kobe Clark doing the duties. So the ball at the 18-yard line. This will be a 35-yard attempt here for Kobe Clark. Clark on the year for field goals is 1 of 2. He has made a 37. That's his long. He missed a 38 in that same game. Ball in the near hash. No wind blowing. Here's the snap. Kick is up, and it is through the uprights. Clark nails one from 35. He was hitting some from 50 in warm-ups. And 54-12 is our score, 3:36 remaining and ticking here in the game. You're listening to McAlester Football on KNE.
W.E. Alford Propane, proudly serving southeastern Oklahoma for more than 68 years, providing the best service, the best products, and the most competitive prices. W.E. Alford Propane offers credit terms, accepts major credit cards, and participates in energy assistance programs too, and will always beat any competitor's price. Give us a call right now, and we'll be there right now. W.E. Alford Propane, 918-423-3121, or toll free 800-256-1712.
The Buffaloes will be kicking the ball off here. Again, 2:45 and ticking here with the running clock in the second half. Buffaloes leading 54-12. We had a 35-yard field goal by Kobe Clark. Give us the rest of the information on that drive, Phillip.
It took 10 plays, 55 yards, and since the running clock, 8 minutes.
Longest drive of the game. And that's brought to you by
Bishop's Funeral Service, and they are a full-service establishment that offers a wide range of services, and they love our McAlester Buffaloes. And I can say this, our Buffaloes gave them everything to love tonight, and then some.
That's right. We're going to be having some information on who they play next week here in just a moment. Again, we had a shout-out from Christopher Michael Trainer. We'll have you some information here in just a moment. Clark will boot this one away. It's going to be a short kick. It could work as an onside kick, and the Buffaloes grab it at the 44-yard line. What a kick by Clark. It was perfect. The pooch kick landed around the 45 on the Will Rogers side. It traveled the 10 yards and then some, and the Buffaloes will get the ball at their own 46-yard line. So again, Christopher Michael Trainer. We do have a discussion here first, but I do want to mention this. The trainers watching the Buffs on the live stream, hey, thank you guys for watching. Go Buffs. Who does it look like we're playing next week? I've heard possibly Sapulpa. We play the winner of Sapulpa and Glenpool, who are playing each other tonight. And as of right now, it looks like the Sapulpa Chieftains are leading the Glenpool Warriors right now.
This discussion is something that they're gonna keep it first down McAlester. It looks like, but first down McAlester.
What happened? Why are we having a discussion on that? The clock has stopped at 1:41, by the way.
The rule book technically doesn't have an answer, I think, but I remember 10 years ago, McAlester worked on that play, pooching it up in the air and having Alvary Braxton, Dakota Mize, and Adam Boyd run underneath it and catch it in the air. And they said that if it's in the air, it has to be touched by the receiving team or it has to hit the ground. The kicking team can't run under it and catch it.
But that has changed, apparently, because the Buffaloes have the ball.
And that's what I'm saying, because it looks like the Will Rogers coaches are asking for an explanation on that rule, because I remember we did it on a Friday night here in McAlester against Booker T, and we had a long discussion about it, and Booker T actually got the football because it was an illegal touching, even though it went 10 yards.
So you don't usually see this either. With a minute and 40 left in the game, the victory formation by Caden Less. Now he's taking the snap and taking the knee. So again, a reminder that anyone who wants to come to the game, you have to buy your online tickets over at OSSAA.com. That's what they're saying over the PA right now. Make sure that you buy your tickets there to be able to watch your Buffaloes in person. You cannot buy it at the gate. It's only online. OSSAA.com if you want to come over to the game. And a reminder that since it'll be a playoff game, rules are a little bit different when it comes to broadcast, so we will not be video streaming the game at home this next week. It's going to be on radio only for our side of things, and you can listen on 98.3 FM, 1150 AM, again, online at McAllisterRadio.com with the radio stream, as there's the snap and the knee, or you can tune in to the KNED app. So the Buffaloes just did something that has only been done 6 times before in the history of McAlester football. They are unblemished in the regular season. Perfect 10-0. And for the first time in 10 years, they have achieved perfection in the first 10 games. They're looking to carry that into the playoffs, and if they can win the next 4, They'll be only the second Buffalo team to ever win the state championship while having an undefeated record. The 1968 state champion Buffalo teams is the only other team to do it for the black and gold. But we're going to take it one game at a time. Buffaloes will try to go 1-0, one game at a time on their path while they are gold ball chasing. So ladies and gentlemen, Buffalo fans far and wide, grab that brush and paint that win column black and gold. In final score here from McAlester, Oklahoma, the Hook, 54-12. Your Buffaloes win. Don't go anywhere. We have the Buffalo postgame show brought to you by OK Tire and Auto next. That is radio only, so if you're watching, make sure that you tune over to the KNED app. This is Buffalo Football on KNED.